chat, we got one more song, and we're gonna get all along. This is the song of the end of Mega Man Battle Network 5. Ba-da-da-ba-ba, ba-da-da-da-da-da-ba-ba-ba.
You would stick into the Game Boy Advance, they like light up the screen.
And it would kill the battery faster.
Would you have the dongle? Hello, chat! Oh, God!
The Game Boy Color one had its own separate device that had batteries.
Yeah, hello, chat! Yeah. We were having a funny conversation before, just about, like, listening to Game Boy stuff. I had to charge the headphones, so you gotta get me. Yes, you did hear dongle. Dongle and dangle. Hello, chat. Yeah, I think I figured out why there's a longer delay than usual. I'll have to fix it later. I think it's because we did it, the encoding for the video stuff. And I think that's why. So, hello, chat. Hello, I'm just going to pause the music. Hello, everybody. Hello. You guys may see something new. I will say this right now. If you don't see the new thing, it's right behind me. You may see somebody with a collar on. She doesn't usually wear one.
Oh, it's orange.
It's actually pink.
Oh, okay.
I posted it in the Discord, but yeah, she doesn't usually wear a collar.
You're talking about the dog, we should say.
Who else would we talk about, Greg? I said she.
I don't.
Yeah, she doesn't usually wear a collar. She's usually a scarf girly. But I was at the pet store today because her food is on super back order. So I think it's just non-existent anymore, which fucking sucks, actually. Because the dog gets very expensive food. Fucking... Alright, so let's talk about Leia for a little bit.
At me.
Let's talk about Leia a little bit before we fucking start the stream. This dog, so I adopted her from a rescue organization. It was like a shelter kind of thing. I legitimately have everything about Leia from her baby pictures to today. The reason being is that Leia was a dog, was adopted immediately, but the first owner didn't really take care of them. And then after that, she went with like a home shelter kind of thing. And then outside of that, is this stream where we get the dogtism video? I have to actually just film it. But anyways, she went with like a rescue kind of thing, rescue organization where they would home them with fosters. And then she went to another house. And this dog has separation anxiety in like the weirdest ways. Some days it doesn't bother her. Today I left my home for 2 minutes and she destroyed a jacket. So it just depends on the day. which is just really, really funny. But I love her nonetheless. But yeah, she eats fish food. She eats organic fish food. And so that shit, it's expensive. So yeah, that's like a divert to like this. Like I went to the pet store today because they don't no longer have her brand of food. And the only approximate brand of food is still like $50. I hear Shibas tend to be aloof. Not this one. This one, no. Very, very attached at the hip. She is very attached. She'll bark a little bit, but then like that's all it is. Why fish food? Does she have food allergies? No. From what was explained to me, it was always just in her diet, and they've never changed it. They never really changed it. I've never changed it. I did a little bit of research. Fish and like omega-3s are really good for certain breeds, coat colors, and for later arthritic issues. So that's just kind of what it is. She's okay. Now, I see Cloudy in the chat saying that she is picky. Let's talk about this. She's not picky. She's loved. Because I will tell you why. This child eats trash. She will go in and she will find trash and she will eat it. I locked the trash bin one time and she was like, "Oh, I can't open it. So what am I going to do?" Because she would literally hit the she figured out how to hit the lever, like the foot pedal to like raise the trash bin up. She just knocked it the fuck down and said, "Fuck this shit," and ripped it all apart. So I have a stupidly smart dog. It is annoying, but I love her very dearly. And that's the Leia update for today, chat. You know what time it is. You know what it is. It's the Op Block, your one-stop shop for entertainment, news, culture, all the other things going on, and research. I'm your host, FalGeXE, and today I am joined by some of my favorite people on the internet. It's Ash. Ash is away from their computer right now, probably taking care of the cats, but more importantly, you know him, you love him, it's Uncool Greg! Are you both away from your computers? Are they? Chat, they are both away from their computers? There's no fucking way? I got abandoned. No! Feel good. Bang, 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 bang. Feel good. Bang, 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 bang. Feel good. Yeah, no one can stop me from singing now.
Pimenta, you're right. He is always late. We were supposed to start this
You
stream
fuckers.
50 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Oh. I was eating, motherfuckers. Don't you even dare.
Hi, Q.
Hey, Q, what's up, bud? Oh, no. Even Q's muted! No!
Muted.
Yeah, I had to go feed my cats real quick.
Cuted. He's cuted, chat! But how we doing, everybody? How we doing? How's my best friends in the world?
I was just gonna pop in to be like, did your people abandon you, Falky?
They did.
Hey,
They
I had to
did.
feed my cats.
Okay, is Greg back yet?
I never left.
Greg never left.
Greg never left. Okay, well you're not abandoned anymore. So get on.
Oh, thank you.
Goodbye, Q. That was Q's Hood Ornament, everybody. You know him, you love him. He'll probably be back later for the stream. Today is probably going to be a little bit of a short one, depending on how long we go. Yes, before I start, and somebody asks, yes, I am fully aware of the Pixie Destiny lawsuit being published. We will probably go over it a little bit with some updates to the Destiny story. I'll be very honest. I am starting to get very tired of everybody doing their own Destiny coverage with their own sets of problems and somehow detracting from the fact that Destiny is just literally just lying constantly, admitted to things and then retracts most of it and calls his detractors crazy. It's very obnoxious. Listen, I'll say it now. I don't know Willie Mack. I've heard behind the scenes a very nice person. Personally, for me, I think if he's being weird about taking specific sets of criticism that he launches towards other creators, listen, glass houses, yada, yada, yada. I don't think his video is bad by any means. It's just like, listen, we all could listen, criticism can be all gone around. You could also stand by your video. I actually respect that. It's just like, don't throw people under the bus, calling them irrelevant or whatever the fuck, just because your fifis get hurt. Because a bunch of people are kind of like pointing out that you too did a little bit of a similar thing. It's all, that's all it is. But more importantly, chat, let's get to the screen. Chat, I'm gonna move something real quick. Good. Come on. Oh, there we go. A little bit better. I had to move the camera a little bit recently for something, and it's been like a little wonky ever since. Ugh, that'll never see the light of day, but... Chat! What if I told you that YouTube has a problem?
I mean, YouTube always has a problem.
But
I've been having technical problems recently, too.
what if I told you that YouTube had a police problem?
Huh?
Yes, Greg, indeed. No, more importantly, very interestingly, YouTuber by the name of Toastify. We've reacted to some of his videos before. I think his videos are really good. I think it's a very, very interesting video. But it kind of highlights a lot of the issues inherently with certain people's investigations and how they conduct themselves, what they do, what they don't do, kind of just the nature of the issues associated with people, content creators, and their failures. Obviously, as you see, Dogpack will be discussed as well. I've watched approximately, I want to say I think I finished the first 2 sections of this video. And the reason I think that it's very interesting, and I stopped there because I kind of know a lot about like the Rosanna and Dogpack situation, but I didn't know a lot about the first 2, Parlo and Brion. And I found them to be very interesting and entertaining for a lot of different reasons. I think one of the main things that I found very curious is the fact that it seems like people get this weird big head about YouTubers investigating claims of pedophilia. And it's just so bizarre to me. I don't know why people on the internet think that it's okay to constantly assume that they know better when investigating claims of sexual misconduct and child endangerment. Listen, it's not shots at anybody in specific. It's just like one of those things where it's like, I don't like, as someone who stumbled upon a story like that and something I immediately tried to figure out how to report to and thus reported to the authorities, to me, it's just a very weird thing. You have your twitlongers, you have your edited essay videos, you have your exposés, but it just, to me, it's always seemed incredibly weird that this is the standard on YouTube we continue to set. That I think that a lot of people are okay with investigating this type of stuff, and I don't know. To me, it's made me very much uncomfortable. I'm very curious to how Ash and Greg feel before we start the video.
In
About what?
regards to who specifically?
No, just that wave of like pedo hunter content in general.
I don't really watch them, so I don't really know like what the
Like
what
I
what
I
the
really don't
history
know
is.
about like the Dateline Chris Hansen stuff. I didn't really
Mhm.
engage with like the pedo hunter stuff online just because it's like a bunch of kids, young adults doing dumb shit
Yeah.
that's gonna cause people to like get out of getting arrested.
I mean, we have a very interesting instance, and we might go over it just very briefly. But you had that instance of those not even teenagers, they were college level adults who entrapped another college aged adult and then called him a pedophile, did all of these things, beat him. And the reality was everybody was was over the age of consent. They were all within a similar age range. I think the oldest individual was like 20 years old, 21 years old. And I think that was like really just an insane thing. Ahsoka, I don't know. I do know about the Meowba stuff. And I just think it's a really like strange thing. Yeah, I think I don't even just blame Mama Max for it. I know that a lot of people on the internet do, and I think with good reason. Obviously, Mama Max was a fraud. I mean, we can all say that with absolute certainty.
I'll say I know nothing of Mama Max. I just know like whenever someone calls everyone pedos, people call him Mama Max.
Mm-hmm. Well, the big thing with Mama Max was the fact that he created videos highlighting, albeit there were some truth to some of them, like predators and other like nonce adjacent behavior on the internet. Like specifically would highlight things like weird adults putting time codes in family videos when children would be in
I've heard
compromising
that,
positions.
yeah.
Or some other people would look into the Elsa Gate stuff and kind of try to identify what the fuck everything is getting into. And I think that that's like one of the weirdest parts of this is this has begun to permeate throughout the internet and just the way that people do investigative videos. And it often feels like in some ways a lot of people put their fame first and don't put the legality and just the morals second. I mean, or first, excuse me. And it's always been an issue, obviously. It obviously with us, obviously with Diesel. For those who don't know, Diesel was in the whole Yondev saga. You can watch that video. That's been a point of content, like discussion for him about it too. Whenever these things come up, like guy had to send documents that have been used in something. We don't know what, but it's been used. Even he doesn't know. And I think that's like I think that's the thing. And there's been like weird trends throughout, specifically like the EDP stuff. We've talked about that in the past. The reason that I'm doing like a very much longer preamble is to just kind of predicate where I completely see where Toastify is coming from. I don't think he's received any criticism for this, as far as I know. But I think that that's the thing. I have heard that some YouTubers have gotten more like pedophiles caught and all that stuff. I just don't think I don't think it needs to be content, I guess.
Yeah.
Which
Like,
may
I
sound
feel
hypocritical.
like when I see a person say like, "Oh, this person's a pedophile, this person's a pedophile," and they just keep on going like, "All these people are pedophiles," I'm like, that's a bit sus that you keep on saying that. Just offer it without proof. It makes me question, why are you accusing everyone else of being pedophiles? Are you hiding something?
Could you imagine if Mr. Beast was doing this?
Yeah,
We partnered with the Miami-Dade Police Department to find 15 predators.
Hey, it's Mr. Beast here. We partnered with. No, I got it.
Dude, don't give him ideas. He probably will do it.
Hey, it's Mr. Beast here. We're here in Miami-Dade County, and we're partnering with local police officers and children to catch predators. Now, fun fact for you, each and every one of these kids have a Feastables chocolate, because we're going to prove today that Feastables is not for predators. Christ. Oh, God. You know what? That would be the PR rehabilitation for Mr. Beast after
Jimmy Beast Predator Hunter.
Yes, after all the fucking Ava Chris Tyson shit, that would be the rehabilitation. Oh, Jesus Christ. But more importantly, we're going to get into the video chat. If you know what time it is. If we hit that goal, that pupper over there, yes, that sleepy little pupper is getting a treat. She's looking right at you, chat. She said, "Where's my treat? Gimme my treaty weedy." All right, chat. Are we ready? Yes, we are. Let's get in to Dear YouTubers, You Are Not the Police by Toastify.
Alright, it's no secret that especially in the last few years, allegations of an explicit nature have become incredibly reoccurring in the online space. It seems like every week there's a new predator lurking, but with such a drastic change in the online drama news cycle, it is not as easy to cover as people want it to be. With grooming situations becoming so delicate, considering the possible harm someone has done to a minor, there are things to consider. Looking into these situations means balancing difficult aspects, and the wrong move could lead to the pedophile getting away or you getting in trouble.
I think it's also very interesting when you think about it. Obviously not a very similar thing, but look at just the level of care and or miscare with the most recent thing that we covered, the Naomi King Daniel Green saga, where you really have to investigate, spend time into everything, into these stories, into a lot of what's going on, and you pick it apart. It's also kind of like, and it does feel very, how do I say this? It feels very, very icky, I guess is the right word to it, to pick apart and dissect somebody who's being accused of being a pedophile when they aren't, or a groomer. Because it, like, if something actually happened, again, I said this with the Dan Green shit, if something actually happened, we'll never know. Because part of the problem is all these things. God, there was that person from the ACC. Was it, Spockter? Pond? Which one?
No idea.
Come on, chat, you know. Chat, you know. Where's Makari when I need him? Chat, you know. It's the one that didn't have the stuff and then did have the stuff. Come on, chat, you know it.
The stuff. Oh.
It was Ponder Sprocket. Maybe they yes. They originally had, yes, the CP Spockter. Thank you. Thank you, David. Yes. So Spockter was originally accused of having stuff, or being a predator, which wasn't the case at the time, and then they were caught boasting about having a previous underage girlfriend's illicit materials, and they were, and I always remember this because I was just like, it's like one of those things that, like, always get, like, it just, like, burns in my mind. I'm just like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, just vet shit. Just vet it. And if it don't stick, it don't stick.
For example, if you decide to show sexual images of an actual minor, that is obviously not good. Although you may be well intended, you've assumedly downloaded and then distributed illegal material to others, which is a federal crime.
Hey, remember that time Rosanna and Dogpack thought they had CSAM material and showed it to everybody?
Yeah, they just turned everyone else into...
Remember, chat? You remember that time during the Mr. T Lexify drama, the ex-girlfriend who was at the time underage just showed off nude photos of her and her ex? Remember that? I hated those things. I hated all of those things. Those were the worst moments on the internet.
And worse still, you may have possibly tampered with and permanently affected any chance of an actual investigation by the authorities. You would think that this would be an issue that many YouTubers handling these situations would constantly be watching out for, but today's video shows that that is absolutely not the case. Some of these online creators, either out of a self-indulgent sense of
Roblox, already a big L. I see a Roblox PFP, already fucking huge L.
Are they an adult with the Roblox PFP?
I don't even know. Ain't that the worst fucking part? I don't even know. Oh, get kids off the internet. Fuck.
Of justice or just for money have foolishly shown this illegal material
God, I hate Dog Pack.
to their audience, and in the process prove themselves as utterly irresponsible morons who cannot be trusted to handle the serious situations that they want to. So join me as we go down an iceberg of sorts, reminding us again and again that YouTubers are not the police.
Also, good choice of music, I will say this.
And, I mean, I'll say, like, if you want to become a police officer, it's not that fucking hard. Just go do that and then start making YouTube videos.
I don't...
Instead of just making YouTube videos off rip.
I don't know if they can do that.
Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to do
I don't...
that.
I mean, who the fuck knows? Maybe they are. Maybe they are allowed to
Has
do
someone
it.
tried yet?
Maybe they are allowed? Who
Like,
the
put
fuck
some effort
knows?
into your YouTube career, loser. Don't just start right away. Put like 4 years into being a police officer and then start.
Paminta, are you tracking how many times I pause the fucking video? Are you fucking tracking how many times?
Somebody should.
Some other people are talking. They can't. They need the permission.
I love Paminta.
Fuck you, Paminta. You asshole. Oh.
Okay, let the video play.
This document, forged by me and multiple other individuals negatively affected by their actions, will finally hold them accountable for what they've done.
Alright, for the purposes of this video, we're going to be going down the list from least malicious to most. Out of all the cases of exposés,
MCID, that already does happen. Look up donut operator. He like looks up like, okay, legitimately looks up like police shootings and like justifies them. Like, and one of them has been predators in the past. I've seen it. It's insane. I have no hate towards the guy. It's just like, okay, cool.
is containing CP, a lot of them are usually spearheaded by kids, motivated by a sense to do.
Yes, this is like a weird thing. Like, what are you doing? Kids investigating these things. Stop! They shouldn't even be involved. Oh, God.
Good. Whilst I obviously support the calling out of predators, downloading CP in the process only implicates yourself further and gives the predators you want to catch an easier way out.
Yes, kind of.
You just get in trouble too.
Yeah, you just get in trouble too. It doesn't necessarily give them an out. This was one thing I did disagree with in the video. Doesn't necessarily give them a way out. I just think one of the things is, though, what you do create is this weird, like, if you don't have the authorities involved when you know these materials are being spread around, or even you will catch whiff of them, then you are doing something wrong. Flat out doing something completely incorrect. Fucking shit, throw your shit at the police station and be like, goodbye, hard drive, fuck you.
And we're going to be using a situation handled by Parlo for our case study. Parlo, with over 450,000 subscribers, is a prominent figure and commentary channel within the Roblox community, both praised and hated by different people for different reasons. My first exposure to him, however, came in March 2022 when he decided to release a document named The Lisa Files, aimed at another Roblox YouTuber called Lisa Gaming. The document mainly aims to expose the
This document will highlight the depravity Lisa and her friends and ex-friends have engaged in, whether that was CP servers where they shared and distributed nudes of themselves, or doxing, or spamming gore. If you wish to ensure justice is given to these people who have gotten away with all of this, please use the hashtag LisaFiles on Twitter or show this document to others in subsequent video Parlo will be making on the situation to others and to encourage them to do the same. This is the case of the stop giving attention to Lisa. It's starting to call out Lisa and her friends for
16-year-old
illegal
Lisa.
actions. Report them to the police.
For a myriad of
Report them to the police.
issues, including doxing, downloading and leaking nudes of fellow minors, swatting, unhinged messages.
Kids
What?
sharing pictures of themselves with kids. I hate it. So hey, This is like an actual reality. There are a good amount of underage registered sex offenders. The reason, yeah, there are. It's not like it's not just like quote unquote stranger danger anymore. There's like a sizable amount. From what I remember, some research studies have shown. Because if I remember correctly, and I had to find the study on it. Because oh my god, what was the study on it? Oh my god, it's gonna hate me. I heard it years ago.
Dead air.
No, it's not dead air. From what youth to youth abuse, and it's usually people they're close with. Exactly. Thank you, name. There are youth to youth abuse cases. It's not necessarily the most of cases, but it does exist. It's not just stranger danger that like your Law and Order SVU would tell you. There is like a sizable there's a sizable amount of like sex crimes that are committed from minor to minor persons. Also like the sharing of nude images is still illegal. If I like there are also states with statutes and things like that. It's a lot. It sucks. Please don't do this. Yeah, Name says in their career, it's more common to see youth to youth abuse cases compared to adult to youth cases. Name, if you can actually like throw me the statistics, I'm not even fucking around because I can't look at it right now. I will pull it up for a second. Didn't one of the Duggars do something really bad to his siblings when he was a minor? Yes. The eldest Duggar sexually assaulted his younger siblings when he was a minor. Illuminati be damned for all her fucking bullshit. She did report on the Duggars. And that is like a reality. Is that's what happened. And they didn't stop him. They sent him to like a quote unquote rehabilitation like seminar camp Jesus thing, and it never got better. And his predilection to minors was still there. Don't bring up that hoe. I'm sorry, honey. I am very sorry. I am very sorry.
Every day there's a new Illuminati.
But she did report on the story, but yeah. Yeah, they sent them to a church camp.
And ties to other individuals who do all the stuff that Lisa's accused of. At least that's what I think this is, because this 83-page document is too disjointed and messy even for me to break down. It goes between a variety of people with little order, the structure is non-existent, it's split in two between two writers of the same document. When you've written the document that even I can't break down, you know it's bad. The main point of interest for me, however, comes far down in this document.
Ash,
What?
and
What?
how do you say his name?
Say what name?
How do you say the name on screen?
The username, the Twitter
Look at the username.
Smaggle is
Is that you know who it is?
I
How do you say Smaggledaggle's name?
said Schmeggle.
You said Schmeggledaggle.
I made fun of her. Saying that wrong.
We were talking one day, and Ash was like, "Yeah, you know that guy Schmeggledaggle?" And I'm just like, "What are you talking about? Who is Schmeggledaggle?"
With a statement seemingly from Parlo saying that he had downloaded an image of a...
Also, because somebody brought it up, is there a registry? I know there's a way that these individuals, because if I remember correctly, especially with like minor offenses, or offenders who are minors, if there's a rehabilitation process, I believe it like goes away after a period of time. But yeah. There is, I Googled it. It took 1 second. I know, honey. I'm so sorry. I know you're always right. You know what, Cloudy? You could, always right. Yeah, some states don't do it. Yeah, it is like a thing. And it just sucks. Like, this is bad. Like, I don't love the idea of like minors investigating minors like this. And they shouldn't even be doing this anyways.
Minor's nudes, kept it as evidence on his computer, and then censored it for the document. Obviously, this is wrong to do. It implicates you in a crime which is totally unnecessary when trying to work on this stuff. A question I'm pretty sure I'm going to get in the comments is something along the lines of, well, if I can't download these images, how do I go about exposing someone for doing this? And to me, that's simple. One route you can go is by getting testimonial and circumstantial evidence that proves it. Admission statements.
Yeah.
Witness testimonies, other messages that refer to it. The other route is showing a sufficiently censored picture. My rule of thumb is that I usually find versions that have been censored by other people.
My only complaint with that is that somebody else downloaded that and censored it themselves. It's like a whole, that's like, it's way too much. I wish, I don't know if Diesel is free. I'm gonna ask him.
What you gonna ask him?
Fill the dead air for a second.
No.
Why?
What could I talk about? How could we fill the dead air? I don't know.
I'm gonna play this for now. I reached out to, I had a question because there's certain things I actually don't know because I wasn't in the community when he investigated Yandev.
This obviously pertains to a legal issue, but it also matters to the question of credibility. If you, as a third-party investigator, look at the same uncensored illegal materials that a predator has solicited, you've just given a—
Yes, but doesn't censor require it downloading it? Yeah, that's like part of the issue. I'm curious how he went about it, if he's available.
defense to the pedo as—
Yes, what you do is call the police. Like I said before, call the fucking police! It's so obvious!
Oh, this is my alternate avatar. I sometimes swap into T.
the person leading the investigation. You're essentially throwing yourself in the line of fire, more apparent in this case than ever. Now, Parlo clarifies later that the person who downloaded the CP was actually someone called Sarp, a 14-year-old who wrote the other half of the document. But Parlo clarifies this with—
Why? Why is a 14-year-old doing this? I hate this. Why?
14-year-olds should be doing homework.
Yeah. Kids should be doing homework, not pedo investigations.
This is why we need the YMCA.
I hate
like
it.
youth programs.
Oh, God. I hate it.
if it's blindingly obvious. I didn't add that part. My friend Sarp was the one who constructed this segment of the document. This just goes to show how little research you put into these claims. I don't have CP saved. I take these claims very heavily. A reminder that throughout this 83-page document, at numerous times during the document, in both Parlo and Sarp segments, Parlo is the one being pinged in the screenshots. And after all, he is the main person pushing this document. He is the writer, and seemingly the oldest person in the show. If it's your document, you also have to take some sort of responsibility for what goes on in it.
Yeah, you're all at fault. Everybody in this story is at fault right now. What do you mean? You can't just, like... This happened, and I know that Tosify goes into it later, but this is very similar to what happened with Rosanna Pansino and Dogpack, where they were like, well, it was Ava that shared the alleged CP that wasn't CP. And it was like, that doesn't really matter. Like, you guys showed it in a fucking video. I don't think that shit should be shown in a video at the fuck all. Like, I don't even, like, perfect example, right? And I believe, and I know that we tried, and I like to say that I committed to it. When the Dan's Burst stuff happened, I made it a point to never show any of the minors taking pictures of themselves. It was just something I felt grossly uncomfortable with, and I just, like, couldn't bring myself to ever show that shit. And it like, I just didn't, like, want to. If I remember correctly, we tried our best not to. And not only that, like, there was, like, other shit in that server, and it was just fucking weird, man. That fucking server sucked, by the way. Reporting that server off rip was, like, immediate. Fucking server sucked.
It, and see how an expose on a seemingly disgusting creator has turned in on itself almost instantly upon release, because Parlo has written himself into a scenario where he's either lying and blaming one of his friends, or he had—
Let's see, this isn't the own you thought it was. You're either lying or blaming your friends, throwing him under the bus, or your friend is brain dead as you, and you thought it was a good idea that you basically ghost writers write your document.
a gaggle of 14-year-olds essentially ghostwrite his pedo destruction document.
Jesus
now, one thing you
Christ.
might be asking yourself is,
God.
how exactly were these people going to handle the situation outside of the internet? Well, according to Smaggledaggle, who initially called out Parlo on this, Parlo first told him that he wasn't even going to contact the authorities over this. Yes, the
Why? Why would you not? Why? Why would you? Listen, I get that some of the dramas that we go over are like internet faux pas. Like, what is happening? I understand that some of these are fucking internet faux pas, like Brad Taste like being like weird to his audience or sharing certain things, or Rose Malay literally stalking the motherfucking man. But like, go to the authorities! Jesus Christ! Also, I see in the chat that you guys are talking about the age of consent of my pausing. What are you guys doing in there? What the fuck are you doing? Don't say the pause button can now legally drink Pimenta. The fuck troll is this? Fucking weirdos.
They can get conscripted now.
allegations of spreading CP and swatting and doxing, not even worth the police's time, not even one cyber tip. I'm sorry, if you need to be called out by Smaggledaggle before you report anything to the police, you've done something severely wrong. And that's not even mentioning the numerous panic edits.
Now I may be asking, what the fuck is this? It's a pic of some kids. Why? I blurred it before and saved it as evidence. Before, it was scribbled on like it was shown here. It was done so the message could be reported to Discord. It wasn't saved with any bad intentions. I guess this is just the same thing. But then it's like, edit. Some people are misunderstood this and thought it was Parlo who had the screenshot when it was in fact Sarp, a 14-year-old. Which doesn't make the situation any better.
Yeah.
None of this makes this better.
This admission statement where the wording gets changed, swapped around, different perspectives. It should not be this suspicious. Especially when you say that you've been collecting this evidence for the past few years, although—
What?
That's weird.
So Sarp was 14. Let's say this took 2 years. That would make them 12.
Oh, what? Where are your parents? What the fuck?
And you weren't going to report years of investigative work to the authorities? You weren't even going to report it when you knew?
Were you just doing it because you were bored? Like, what the fuck? It's like, oh yeah, I'm bored today. Let me just collect CP. Like, what?
I fucking hate everything that was just said. Christ on a cracker. Chat, if you haven't liked the video, please do so. And if you consider tipping, you feed this dog behind me. Thank you. He is mistaken. It was only a week to make the video. They haven't been collecting evidence. They collected the evidence from the past few years. Well, no. That's what I'm saying. They collected... The document was released March 1st due to how long the situation took to gather all sufficient evidence from the past few years. But there was evidence over the past few years. That still makes it crazy to me personally. Yes, it's just, no, I'm understanding that it was within the week. But I guess, like, my whole thing is that if the evidence that supported the fact that there was CP being shared around was just there on the internet, it's just wild.
Yeah.
maybe we should have expected this when you're saying the document took a week to make and had hours of research. Now, I do want to clarify that this happened when Parlo was 16. Obviously, I'm being pretty harsh for his age, but
let's see. The Lisa files, there's a lot of problems with the document for showcasing blurred images with captions that heavily imply that they are saved before blurring. To rewrites of the document when it's live, to making jokes when you're supposed to be exposing someone. It leads me to believe that Gaming Parlo should have hired an editor instead of his friends to read the document. It doesn't help that he is 15. These are some pretty stupid things on At Lisa Gaming's part, and if true, she and her gang are fucking disgusting.
I feel like this situation and his actions is exactly what people at his age would be doing.
Yeah, this feels like an incredibly fumbled mess, and one of which no child should ever be involved in.
And I feel like this is the only way to really convey this message for the kids who are trying to expose these people. Please, for the love of God, get an adult involved who somewhat knows what they are doing. There is nothing wrong with wanting to expose bad people for being bad people, but you need to handle this properly. And this is a perfect example of what happens when adults aren't involved. And that's why Parlo's here first, because whilst his up can be attributed to his age, at least his motive was doing the right thing.
I'm muting and banning every single person who's saying I'm not fine. Starting now. Alright, you're saying ain't fine? Alright, you're going on the mute. Parlo's not fine, you're going on the mute.
This is a child. What are you doing? It's a child!
Plus, isn't there some kind of immorality in the fact that you're sexually interacting with like someone you're using as a source for a story? They'll believe you and say.
I don't know how I would call that flirting. It was just being degenerate.
You said
I hate the degenerate excuse. I have always hated the degenerate excuse. It's one of the worst fucking things I have ever heard. No, if you're fucking creepy, it's just a degenerate joke. No, motherfucker, you're a fucking creep.
you said I had a crush on a CP.
Huh?
What?
Huh?
Why would you say it like that?
Because he means it. He fucking means it. Pimenta, if you count one more time, I'm gonna make sure that it gets very hard very quickly.
Phrasing.
Here. Here.
No, just let Pimenta count. I'm enjoying it.
Here you go. There, Pimenta! Have fun trying to figure out how many times I paused there!
Kevin Z became a member.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you, Kevin. You're awesome, man. Blossom, thanks for the 5 Canadian. What do I... No!
Why do I feel like we are gonna hear about a secret furry Discord in about 20 minutes?
I don't want to know about that. So this specifically, thank you, Name. Shout out to Name, for sending Don't Mess with the Experiment. Love you. So, this regards a lot of child sexual abuse. Perpetrators. So approximately, let's see, the younger the victim, not everyone who sexually abuses children is a pedophile. As many as 40 of the children who are sexually abused by older, more powerful children. So this is an actual fact. So there are juvenile offenders, and it is a rising number, from what I understand. Like, it's a sizable number.
That's horrifying.
It's horrifying. It sucks. It really like goes against the original. A lot of things like that were like hyper focused on stranger danger. Yeah, it's a fucked statistic. Fucking lie awake at night sometimes thinking about that, I guess. What was that percentage again? Specifically, the percentage was... So this was a study done in 2017, or a compilation of studies in 2017. The number was... The younger the child victim, the more likely it is the perpetrator is a juvenile. Juveniles are offenders in 43% of assaults on children under the age of 6. of these offenders, 14% of them are under the age of 12. Juveniles do, juveniles like will friend in groups, things like that. Yeah, it does actually suck. Why do we focus on stranger danger, the kids, when this shit exists? Security theater, like straight up.
It's also more uncomfortable to talk about, like, hey, the fact kids are preying on other kids is a lot more uncomfortable to explain than just like adults are preying on kids.
Yeah, it's a level of like security theater. It's a level of just like grand uncomfortability. It definitely is like something that's like very, very like crazy. Security theater is like things we do to like the feeling of safety, in my opinion. Like it is an actual thing. So TSA is security theater. TSA isn't that effective, but it makes you feel like it's effective. Sorry, I forgot to unmute it.
Crush on a CP distributor. Come on, man.
What? What was the DM?
What? The CP distributor one?
And Ahsoka's right. Like the stranger danger was a lot more prevalent, like in the 80s and such. Now it's very different. Corianne, don't hijack a plane, please. You wouldn't want to anyway. They keep fucking crashing.
What? That one?
You said you had a crush on a CP distributor?
Yeah, I know. Looking back on it, it's bad.
Why?
Why would you ever say this? Like, this is not like a funny tee-hee ha-ha joke. You also say this to a fucking, like, source that's potentially a minor? What is wrong with you?
Wait, why? Wait, I just want to know why.
Dude, I'm asking myself the same thing.
Our next subject is Brion, another lonely guy with longing in his eye. At least
Literally that. No. No!
according to his Discord profile. If you've never heard of him, I don't blame you. Despite having over 200,000 subscribers, Brion is one of those commentary channels that got all his popularity from feeding off the cesspool of YouTube Shorts, which is why he's got barely any community relevance or pull on his actual videos. By the way,
this is like a thing, by the way, for those who don't know. There's a couple different ways you can grow a YouTube channel, like very, like kind of rapidly. One of which is like sub-only chat, because people will just like sub to you to just chat at you, and people may or may not forget to unsub. YouTube Shorts is another thing that people use to grow like quickly or more prominently. However, it doesn't always translate to actual like views on like live streaming, especially if your like bread and butter is that live stream. And from my understanding, the YouTube Shorts payouts are quite poor. Like absolutely abysmally poor. And now Shorts allows you to stream, which is like insane. Insane.
It allows you to stream?
Yes, you could stream on YouTube Shorts.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
I thought people sometimes stream to like vertical video, but I thought that was like another thing.
The vertical video is the YouTube Short. What you're doing is that you're streaming through the Shorts app. It's really weird. It's just very, I know some people that do it. I don't think it's like terrible. I just think it's weird. Because it's like the same chat engage features are not that, like, they're trying to do the Instagram live thing of like sending like certain, like, that's why they put the stickers in for instance. So the stickers have monetary value to them, and it is weird in my opinion. If you make money off of it, God bless. I just don't see the appeal to it or the lasting stay power of it.
Wait, all these YouTube Shorts are now gone because I guess he was embarrassed that he built his career on them, but then again, what career? one of just pumping out uploads, just another product out of the drama factory with no personality. Although I don't know if you were expecting anything good from a channel with a profile picture he made using the Miami font on cooltext.com. So what's he doing here? During late 2023, another slop channel was under fire, except this one's got millions of subscribers, and she posted Jack's Film's house to her Instagram story.
Oh, Sniper Wolf.
Bro, the fact that Sniper Wolf is still on the platform still bothers me to this day.
Yeah.
Like, that was malicious. Like, that was doxing. That was a crime. Like, she did it specifically to be spiteful to Jack's Films.
But you
Was
don't understand,
insane.
she makes YouTube money, so they want to keep her on.
Yeah. I know it does. Which is insane to me because she's not even that entertaining. I know recently something about her lawsuit came out with her ex-husband. It's like a whole big thing. Because the ex-husband just revealed that the only reason she's famous is they did the old she's not playing the game thing. Which
Yeah.
I don't really give a shit, but very fascinating. I'm very curious to see where that will go.
We are, of course, talking about Sniper Wolf. Now, I'm sure all of you are pretty familiar with the saga regarding Jack's Films, but following that, and her channel's temporary demonetization, some people decided to look into Sniper Wolf's other content, in particular, her Omegle videos. There was a lot of concern displayed over the fact that Sniper Wolf would go on Omegle, come across typically young kids, and either make weird sexual comments, or dare them to do sexual things.
Which is crazy because this is what kick streamers do now. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, this is what kick streamers do now. It's fucking insane!
I don't really think this was underlined by a grooming or predatory intent, because I feel like Sniper Wolf encouraged this more for the idea of outrageous content, more views, more money.
I disagree.
I disagree.
I very much disagree. I think it's predatory in a very different sense. Because it's still the exploitation of children to do sexual, like, things of a sexual nature. I get, to me, like, I understand what Toastify is saying. I just don't agree that it's not predatory. I think that it's one of those things that people like, oh, but it's not predatory in the pedophile sense, which completely I do understand, but it is predatory in the way that
Like, exploitive of children.
it's exploitative of children.
Like, those are not her family members, and
Yes.
she's, like, basically abusing other people's children.
Yeah. Or yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's predatory for money and views, potentially. Yeah, I understand what he's trying to say. I just think that, like, predatory is a little bit of a broader term than we give it credit for. I just think that that's just because of the way we kind of treat, like, predation when it comes to, like, grooming and allegations of pedophilia. So I get what he's saying. I slightly disagree on the way that it's presented, but I don't necessarily disagree with factually what he's trying to say.
It's still indefensible
Yes, the sentiment.
regardless.
Yeah.
So I was a bit taken aback when Brion was out here posting clips of these Omegle videos.
Brion would post one of two retweets. Sniper Wolf is being accused of commercial sexualization of minors after a video she posted back in 2014 has resurfaced where she asked young-looking individuals, allegedly minors, to twerk in exchange for favors, showing her breasts.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, he should have probably led
Okay.
with the showing the boobs to kids thing.
At around 12:30 EST, she privated it. Okay.
Videos and these kids doing sexual things on Twitter for thousands of likes. Now, I don't think the content here would technically qualify as CP, but Brion has gone on record and now I don't think the content here would technically.
From what I know, the videos would have been more explicit nude to fall on. Okay, no. From what I know, the videos would have been have to be more explicit, i.e., nude, to fall under this classification. Sure. I have a bigger problem with what Sniper Wolf is doing. If that's what she's offering these kids, I have a bigger problem with that. again, that's probably part of why I would like blame Brion for the way the focus is. Like, I would focus more on the fact that in videos featuring Sniper Wolf is exchanging. Yeah, Sniper Wolf is offering for children to see her breasts to do things like twerking. That is of a different nature. It's not necessarily what this is what Toastify is getting at. I just think the way Brion, like, fucking, obviously, he fucked it up. This is insane. Jesus Christ, I hate this!
Qualify as CP, but Brion has gone on record and states he fully believes it is, which makes his treatment of these clips far more idiotic and insane, as in all of these videos, the faces of the kids are completely left uncensored. Remember, these kids were initially recorded without their knowledge, did embarrassing sexual stuff with their faces directly in view, and were published to 2.5 million views. The last thing you should do is spread this footage further with their faces, and the fact that Brion didn't bother to censor the faces, but still was able to edit his Twitter watermark into it is infuriating. It's so blatant that this guy's motive was lazy clout and attention rather than actual ethical reporting. Brion was plastering over these clips.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
OBS like disconnected for a second and reconnected. Chat, are we back?
Yeah.
Oh, you look back.
All right.
Yeah, looks good.
Kind of Sniper Wolf's fault and Brion's fault a little bit. Yeah, no. I think part of the problem is Brion grossly we never left for you guys didn't there was a weird skip. Yeah, OBS disconnected. I think it's like an encoding thing. I had to fix that. Sorry chat. Somebody got Brion reposted them with no censorship at all is kind of gross. Yes. Reposting it without like censoring it is gross. I still think what Sniper Wolf is like equally as gross in that way, but like I think part of the problem is too Brion clearly misreports it. Yes, the fact that Sniper Wolf didn't censor it is equally as gross. It's just like very, very weird. Like I just hate all of this because it's the same way with a lot of these kick stream people that are like flirting with minors. There are 2 videos out it by Chasing Chickens or whatever the heck that guy's name is.
What would the name of her segment even be for that? I tease showing my boobs to children.
Yeah,
That's like going to prison.
It's so interesting. Sorry, somebody answer me because I reached out for comment.
Was their answer no comment?
No. All right, we're gonna get back to the video chat.
Maybe then it's karmic justice that the Twitter account Brion was plastering over these clips was then suspended. But instead of stepping back, taking notes, and proceeding with further caution when covering disgusting
No, motherfuckers never do this! Nobody ever learns!
topics, he decided to make a new account and posted about how there was some grand conspiracy against him by Twitter. Now seeing this,
Brother! No!
some of you might be a little shocked at such a brash and profound level of unprofessionalism, but I wasn't. I wasn't shocked at all because considering his history, this is exactly what Brion would do. Back in 2022, this man was one of the people leading the charge against Meowba. Yes, that Meowba, the one from TikTok that everyone hates. I don't want to get too deep into the whole situation because it's a rabbit hole on its own, but the base allegation is that Meowba was involved in some stuff relating to CP and self-harm. So thank God that our best investigation
Can we just kind of just stop doing this? Can we just stop?
You know, we should stop pausing the video because Pimento's gonna add it to the list.
I just saw something on Twitter. Baki is the new chapter of Baki is trending.
Why are you on Twitter? You're streaming.
I know. I pulled up something because I was looking at my phone through the Discord for something because I was looking up something.
Data is on the
I literally was just looking up something.
case. Yes, I know a lot of people have complimented my work and handling of these situations, but clearly I should be educating myself from the experts, because apparently the right way to go about these cases is falling in love with your 15-year-old source.
What?
What?
No chat. I think there's a long bridge I can jump off of. I think that's.
Excuse
right
me,
now.
what? Chat. Let's have a conversation real quick. I don't know why the camera is not doing what I need it to do. Oh, there we go. I fixed the camera a little bit. Chat. What the fuck, chat? What do you mean, falling in love with a 15-year-old, chat? This is cursed. Christ.
Chat.
And wanting to let her drink your blood. The person in question is
I was the worst pause of all time. That was the worst pause of all time.
I'm regretting coming back to streaming.
You fucker. No, you
But
don't.
I missed you,
Yes, I
Greg.
do.
You missed us, Greg.
I didn't.
Yes, you did. You told
did
me this
not.
privately.
Oh,
I would
we're
never
supposed
lie
to
to
do
you.
Shadiversity today, guys.
That's what I
Okay.
signed up for.
Yeah, that's what I signed up for initially too.
I hate this. I hate it. Like, I know I'm 18 and that's too... Okay. Again, I don't care about this Romeo and Juliet shit. I understand that it's illegal and I hate it. Don't get me wrong. But, like, this is different because you're already doing, like... You're doing Predator Hunter shit. And then... And then you, like, fall in love? What the fuck? Are you insane?
Is that like the new forbidden love thing for like young people today? It's just like, oh yeah, we're gonna hunt predators together. It's gonna be so romantic.
I guess. Like it's just so bizarre. Like it's so weird, it's so bizarre. I don't think it's legal over the internet, Fauci.
I don't
Romeo
think it
and
is.
Juliet laws get weird with the internet. I don't think it is. I federally Romeo and
Because you
Juliet
say
laws,
it's with cohorts, and cohorts are
Yes.
people within your like.
well, that's what the
physical,
laws were
social.
made for. That's what the laws were made for, and people like work around them with it. It's, I mean, like, here's the issue, right? We could talk about it because the Yondev stuff. We 100%, like 99% know that the other guy in the story and the minor most likely hooked up. That was not illegal. Even though they met on the internet and were nowhere near each other. That was not illegal. Allegedly. And it's fucking insane. And I remember losing my fucking mind over it.
is fried tofu, someone who claimed to be a victim of Meowba, and whilst talking to her and working on the case, Brion caught feelings, and well, yeah. And I mean anyways, I think you're cute, and I know I'm 18, but that's 2 years difference, and no one said anything about
Throw yourself into the forest. Become crazy. Become insane. Become the beast.
dating or blah blah blah, so, okay, just to clear that up. Oh, thank you. I'll simp even harder.
Chat, you know which emote to put in there. You know which emote. You know it.
But you're 18. You don't get it. Look at your role. Yippee! This is referring to a special role he gave to her on his Discord server, which is unironically called Brion's Basement.
No.
Kill yourself in Minecraft. I don't fucking know. Like, why would you do this? Why? Listen, go to the Ender world and just jump with your Minecraft character. With the Minecraft character, woo!
The Ender Dragon is hungry right now.
I've actually never played Minecraft. That's like an aside.
What? You never played Minecraft?
It's not for me.
No, he's too old for it.
He's younger than me. What do you mean?
He's younger than me. I played the beta.
Oh, so did I.
Okay, so I asked FPS Diesel for some clarification.
Who?
FPS Diesel.
Desile? Is it Desile?
It
you're
is
talking about?
Desile.
Some people call him Diesel.
Diesel.
So I asked him, because I told him we were covering the new Toastify video, and I just asked him for a small comment. And he was like, yeah, it was two things. The first was the conversations being had with Dev telling me.
Wait, give a context. What are you talking about?
Okay, so FPS Diesel is a daddy on the internet. And FPS Diesel, the the fucking big boss of Little Guys Heaven. He has a very interesting long video on Yondev. For those who don't know, Yondev was the creator for Yandere Dev, who is most likely a pedophile. And Diesel was doing an investigation.
Have you
Yes.
Have you seen
And
his photo?
Diesel was doing an investigation on it because there were creators in and around the story that were fucking up. There was a minor involved in a weird honeypot situation where another content creator was encouraging a minor to entrap Yondev with sexual conversation and potentially images at one time. It also included Yondev's right-hand man at one time who may or may not have hooked up with the minor in question, as well as another person in the story. Its own fucking can of worms. But I just asked Diesel for like a small comment. So part of the reason why was like what Yondev was telling him, and even like telling him that he was like speaking to a minor at one time, and the rest was just from Anne, the minor in question's digital footprint. She had a pretty long history online that was super fucking alarming, and it was easy to match Dev with prior experiences and disgust. You duh man. Love.
She also
you,
worked on the game. Like I think he
Pookie.
had her voice stuff too.
You should get a cake for yourself.
Diesel doesn't like
What?
cake.
And we should hang out.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This is
Stop flirting on stream, goddammit.
literally every conversation I've ever had with him. He's like
It
this.
is.
Instead
mean,
of
we've
sent
hung
from
out
my
before.
iPhone, it's you should get a cake and we should hang out. I know, and you won't shut the fuck up about it.
Greg, you could come hang out at any time.
I don't have any money to travel to New Jersey, the hell of the United States.
Hey,
The
it's not the
armpit
hell.
of the East Coast.
It's not the armpit. That's Maine. Actually, technically, that's Rhode Island. Let's be real.
Found you
Rhode
control
Island. Rhode Island just lets incest be legal.
Why'd you look that up?
Huh?
Huh?
The Thorpes, brother. They
Why
live
do
in
you know
Rhode
that?
Island. I watched the Grace Thorpe video.
Well, that's good. I'm glad. Thank you for watching.
I'd let her drink my blood. I'm such a simp. Yeah, she's cute, lol. Oop. I have a crush on a CP distributor. Bells can have her though, cause I got work. Okay, before we get into the specifics of all this, let me explain that comment. The reason why he calls her a CP distributor is because I believe she had a history of posting on NSFW Twitter circles as a minor. But why is that the
I hate it here.
I said it first.
I hate it here. We said it at the same fucking time.
I'm tired, chat.
Let's just get past this section, please. I want to escape.
It
here.
gets worse.
It gets worse.
Of course it's gonna get worse. This is
Oh,
level
God.
2.
It's level. Wait, we're on an iceberg. This is an iceberg.
Yeah, this is an iceberg video. He
Oh
always
no!
said it was.
I didn't hear you. No.
I can't take it.
I came for Shadiversity.
I'm so
Yeah, me
sorry. I just wanted to cover something short because we had like other work to do after stream.
It's Faldi. It's never gonna be short.
one thing you
Chat, you can donate at any time. You can tip at any time. Make it stop. Make it stop, chat!
Focus on when you're crushing on her. Maybe it could be a joke, but considering all these other messages, I find that hard to believe. Anyways, it seems like Brion has taken his notes on YouTuber investigations from good old homeboy Edwin. Again, Fried Tofu came to
Edwin mention!
Brion as a victim so he could tell a story to the public, and his response is to flirt with her. When handling these situations, you have to keep ethical boundaries and there has to be some degree of separation. I'm not saying you have to be totally cold, but flirting is obviously too much, and it could jeopardize the whole investigation. What
Yeah.
if you have a relationship and it goes sour? How does that affect your bias in the situation, or others who may be coming out about their experience if Fried Tofu wants to step back? Your entire thing could just collapse in an instant because you wanted to take a 15-year-old down to Brion's basement. Bottom of the line, this is not the time or place to find your soulmate. Special Victims Unit is not your Tinder. Brion has since gone on to defend himself from the situation in a number of ways, including the, actually it wasn't a 3-year age gap, it was actually 2 years, 10 months.
She, at the time I was talking to her, she was turning 16, like 3 weeks away, essentially.
Oh, shut the fuck up! You
Bro,
shouldn't be
don't try
fucking
to
doing it!
semantics age. Please, it looks so much worse.
What the fuck? It's still weird, dog. What do you mean? Yeah, this is lyrics. Yeah. This is fucking
man,
weird.
The pause button's getting close to retirement age.
No, it's not. The pause button doesn't retire until around like the 70s, 80s.
No, it's like
Just like-
65, right?
No,
No.
not
Average age has
anymore.
gone up
Not,
to
not,
close to
Oh,
in,
70
God.
now.
not in this America.
No.
Oh god.
Average age has gone up to like close to the 70s now.
Oh god.
Yeah, retirement age is fucked.
Retire.
Well, she was
This was in
15. Let's not frame it like
September.
that. She was 15.
I'll go off the age gap, which is 2 years and 10 months, as far as I'm aware. Because,
You just said 3 years, man. Doesn't have to be. It's accurate.
that's still, I mean, if we want, I guess if we want to be technical, that is 2 years
Wait.
and 10
You're
months.
being
It's
technical
2
right now. I'm
years,
just.
like-
You're
Hold
being
on,
technical
hold
for
on,
no
hold on,
reason.
hold on.
There's also, well, actually, she has a thing for blood, not me.
It backfired
sorry.
because it leaked, and you know people saw it, and now they think like I have the blood when I don't have the.
Yeah, but you're.
If you're participating in it, that doesn't help your case, especially if it's with a minor. It's fucked. It's so fucked. That's why. And why would you? Oh my god, guys! It's not me. It's the minor that has.
It's the
blood
minor.
kink.
What the fuck? What is this? The
That's crazy.
Cinnabear? It's the fucking Cine defense that fucking Kumo kept doing. Guys, the minor was just too hypersexual to be around Cinnabear. What? What the fuck? Why do I keep hearing this defense? What is this reverse predator nonsense? Oh, God!
Blood. She was the one, and she admitted this to me.
Axis? You motherfucker, that is the best way to put it. If the minor tells you they want to have sex with you, you don't proposition them to have sex right back. You don't. Like, what the fuck? You just don't do it. Why is it so
You
hard?
run the fuck away and delete their number.
No, you report. No, you report them. You
Oh, really?
fucking report them to the authorities. You fucking call their parents if you can. I don't listen. No, because the other thing too is like, let's say, for instance, you're in a scenario where that happens to you. First off, I don't know why you're talking to a child. Anyways, don't even get me started. But let's say that just happens to you, and you're like, okay. Let's say you're a teacher. You're a high school teacher. And your student has a crush on you, and you were like, what the fuck is happening?
What subject? What are we teaching?
Oh, we're
Yeah.
not doing this right now. You're
No,
a
go on.
history. You're a history
What-
teacher with a bow
Perfect.
tie.
Okay.
History teacher? It's like a military history, like American history, or like is it like because
Pretty
it's like
sure
probably a
that
young person,
Fauci
probably
will
based on
just
their
stretch
state.
whatever we are
So we say it's
watching to however
Mississippi
long he has.
history.
Thank you.
Philosopher, thank you for the 5, but no, I don't do that, but I will heart your message so this dog gets treats. It's always the history teacher. It's the first thing I can think of.
It's always a history teacher.
No, typically it's the English teacher.
I've had in my schools it was a theater teacher. No,
Oh.
No, it was a history teacher in one of my schools, and then it was an English teacher. Wow.
Yeah, because it's always like the pros people. In my school, it was a gym teacher and a football coach.
Oh boy.
Awful.
It was when I was gone, but one of the football coaches, from my recollection, did some things with the workout showers.
Oh no, that's just compartmentalize that and push that to the back of our minds and move on.
The worst part, their kid went to that school
During
when he got found
during
out.
it.
Yep. Like the daughter went to the school.
I want Pippi. You know, I'm upset too. So am I.
Let's just move on. Alrighty then. Oh no, this is like the
emotional trauma. Step on down.
Let's talk about it though. Teachers have obligations to like inform the parents. That's like literally like it's form their job, inform their parents. It happens like in the hospital. Like when I have like like adult patients that are coming on to me. I literally tell them, like, I tell my boss, I'm like, nope, I'm not working with this person. Please get me off. Like, I don't want to be there. And they get me off that assignment. I can't. Like, like, you have to report these things. It's just insane. Insane.
It was her. And people are accusing me of having it, and I don't even see why. Like,
stop blaming the minor.
I'm my brother. I'm gonna help you out. Okay, saying like, dude, she's the 50.
What do you mean, your boss? What? I have to report it to my boss. Yeah, I've like, whoever's my charge for that day. If a patient like sexually harasses you or is coming on to you, you have to immediately tell your like direct supervisor. Because like I have to like you have to go through a whole thing. I have to go through the paperwork.
Oh, for that one day you had to do that?
There's been other days. You have to fill out like if you catch it early, you're fine. Okay. One time I was at work and I had a older patient. Now she was a grandma. She had dementia. From years of doing crack cocaine. She was cuckoo banana pants. We had to put a helmet on her because if she fell, she would have a seizure. And one day I was sitting with her. I was helping her with something, helping her with meals. And she just grabbed the cash and prizes. Full on.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
In the middle of, and like, giggled like a schoolgirl and started like looking at me like longingly, and I was like, no, I had to leave. I had to leave the unit and file like a fucking incidents report. I'm
so sorry, Faldy.
It's fine. Like I've been sexually
not fine.
I've been sexually assaulted at work before. I don't want to tell you. Like, I always say this. The medical field is equal opportunity sexual harassment. You like it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman or an NB. You just get sexually harassed by people sometimes. It's the strangest thing. Let's go on. It's so bad.
15-year-old's the one who had the blood. So it actually wasn't my fault. Like, you're not using the best arguments to defend yourself.
And who could forget when he said that his DMs, where he says he's going to simp for her, says he has a crush on her, compliments her looks, and engages in what he knew was her sexual interest, that all apparently wasn't flirting. We are all misinformed because that was some highbrow satire.
Yeah, she is cute, lol. Oop. I have a crush on a CP distributor.
Jesus
Bells can
Christ.
have her, though, because I got work.
Bells was one of the people who I was working with. I mean, I don't.
Okay, so but the context you're saying is like this is a meme?
That was supposed to be like, it's just hard to. I don't know. It's.
What do you mean? What's hard? You hit on a child. What was hard?
What?
I hate all these
Disaster,
people.
That's what it is. But
I hate all these people. I just hate them, chat. I hate them all.
I agree.
yeah, no, that was satirical. That wasn't like you know meant to.
Satire?
Dude, dude.
I mean, if you want real satire, I can show you this bridge. We can say aristocrats a couple seconds later.
Satire?
What's the satire in?
Satire is me fucking telling Jake Doolittle that he could just film his own rollies in a wheelchair. That is not satire, you fuck! Like, what? I hate all of this. I hate it!
Brion, you're
It
doing
was
a
a-
horrible
it was a
job
really-
defending yourself, dude. Dude, it's not.
This one's gone under the radar as well. When he says that when he was calling her cute, he meant it in a fatherly way. Then it turned to him saying, I actually didn't mean what I was saying, it was a joke. Oh, sorry, actually, never mind. He did mean what he said. And to top it all off,
Wait, what?
The joke? Oh, sorry, actually, never mind.
Okay. Admitting me makes people start claiming me admitting that makes me a pedo.
He did mean
I called it cute simply as a compliment. There was no sexual or romantic attraction or feelings.
what
of
he
any sort.
said.
I found her to be cute, and I don't see an issue with complimenting someone who's like 2 to 3 years younger than you like that. You said that they had a fetish, and then you gave in to their fetish. I don't know what the fuck you're saying. You don't need to bring up the ages if there wasn't anything fucking wrong. That's literally the whole argument for a lot of these things. It's like, if you're bringing up the ages, you know you did something wrong, right? If you're bringing up some of the time frames, you know you did something that you shouldn't have done, right?
And to top it all off, get ready for the lawsuit, YouTuber with 400 subscribers. Damn, turns out the real Amigo clips were the bipolar 15-year-old Discord egos we made uncomfortable along the way.
He made me uncomfortable, but that gives you no right to harass him, stop clout chasing and trying to get him canceled. Just let the poor dude do his thing and become successful. Stop being so fucking petty. Nah, get him off.
Now, some people have gone as far as to accuse Brion of pedophilia and grooming based on what he's done and said, which I don't exactly agree with because there wasn't a relationship. This isn't enough to make such a claim. The girl herself even made that point. But you know what? I don't feel bad if people call him one, because when you have such a standard that you will just know.
Brion just sent someone just sent me this. Not a good look, I say. There's this 14-year-old I really, really like. I got her news.
Only posts false.
Who is this account?
Falsified screenshots slandering.
Anytime I see a Gojo looking account, I think of one person.
Is it Kumo?
No, don't say that. I don't think that is at all. I can't
see the name. I don't get why.
I just hate that. No.
Okay.
I just see the Gojo accounts and I'm forever haunted by one person. Oh, god damn it. I'm forever haunted by one human being.
Oh.
Your own critics as pedophiles, I do not care that you get the same back.
Well, somebody sent it to me. I just posted it saying I don't give a
Why didn't you fact check it, Mr. Brion?
because I did not feel like it, because I did not care.
Oh my god, it was Kumo! Kumo's in that fucking call!
Oh yes, right, fuck you, yeah!
Oh my god, that's Kumo!
The Avengers of everybody we hate.
It's like, oh, the fucking mighty have fallen! Again, I'm not accusing Kumo of anything aside from the Groomer Defense Force shit. Like,
I mean, how can you? Like, he doesn't exist
he
anymore.
doesn't exist anymore. The collab, no one saw coming. That's so insane.
I'm wondering, is this call related to like the person who cut themselves call, or is that going to be like the secret like?
No, there's no way.
Ty
this
and
is
Gordian
not
not here.
Shit. I really hope not.
It might. Somebody in chat was mentioning it. I brought it up.
Why is YT silencing you, Corianne? Be very careful because the filter just grabs people sometimes. Oh no, I hate this. Secret bonus level unlock. Up, up, down, down, left, right, pedophile. I hate all of this. Oh shit. I don't think maybe this was the server for no, because this seems like a separate server just for this call. Which also is very weird. Just make a group message. Why do you need a server for a particular call? Maybe because it's just like you need more than one person, but right. Like it only goes up to a certain amount, but sorry for the hiccup. Wow. That's funny. It's brand new? Yeah. Yeah, it's a brand new server. I know.
I will be totally honest about that. I knew it likely could have been fake, but I didn't care.
Well, that's not exactly fair. I was being very careful in my research and my words when I made my video on you.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. By going past the definition.
If there's anything to take away from this
how the mighty Kumos have fallen
segment, is that out of every YouTuber you could go to for coverage on a serious topic, Brion is one of the least competent and skirts by because he mostly just parrots the popular opinion again and again, and no one can produce one singular slam dunk that would absolutely have him dead to rights. In reality, I don't think anyone really expected any integrity or competence from Brion. This is the kind of guy who writes salty multi-paragraph tweets because sensitive society.
Imagine putting the least amount of effort into your content, specifically the editing and thumbnails, at a bare minimum, and living copied every channel, copying, blah, blah,
alluded
blah.
to him stealing his thumbnails. This is one of the many flies in the box of fruit that hopped on the completely baseless Nick.
This Nick A30 shit is
back.
so funny. You know what? I haven't looked into this kid in a while. I would kind of look. I do know that there are criticisms levied towards sensitive society themselves. I don't know them personally, so God only knows I don't know. I know there are some of them. It's just okay. Okay.
Nick A30 drama. This is the kind of guy who briefly disguises alt account to pretend to be someone else just to defend himself on Twitter. So it's understandable that those who use account to pretend to be.
Never did Brion smear Kumo with false allegations of Kumo having CP. No, don't respond to Brion with Brion.
Someone else just to defend himself on Twitter. So it's understandable that those who knew him didn't have high hopes to begin with. He is and always will be a clout-starved cretin who will do everything and anything to get a higher standing with others.
Okay, this doesn't matter in terms of
Name.
if you guys want to believe me or not.
What are you doing?
We hit past 69, yay! Make sure to like the chat, the stream.
No, I'm not.
You're not gonna like the stream? Got it.
No, I looked up what Arch was doing just because I was curious, and I looked at a community post. And I have to remind myself this kid is a kid. Because it's happy 18th birthday to my girlfriend. And I'm like, no, he's a child. I need to remember this. I hope he's a kid. I was just like,
Wait, was that just posted on his community?
It's
his Twitter community?
It was his community post.
Why would you post that on a YouTube
ago.
community? I mean,
it's in his YouTube. I don't know because he kept saying that he had a girlfriend.
Maybe?
That was the whole part of one of the arguments. Again, from what I remember, he is a kid. It's just don't post these things on YouTube. Go live your life with people. I don't understand.
Not.
Hold on, Brion. What do you mean by you said this isn't gonna end or whatever?
It's not. It. I know I'm not gonna change your opinions, but it's not.
No, not Brion. I looked at Ark. Ark was the guy from the Nick Gay 30 stuff.
Yeah. What was a quick rundown to that? He donated a bunch to Nick A30 for Fortnite questions about what he should do, and Nick A30 answered some of his stuff, but didn't answer them enough.
Or fast enough.
The kid took it very personally, and lost $12.
Yes, lost $12. Made multiple videos, getting a bunch of subs for no reason. Yeah.
Do my channels.
Hey, it's Dogpack and Rosanna. Let's go. That's our favorite people.
I'm stuck in hell with them.
We're stuck in hell, chat. Let's go.
And by the way, I have access to thousands of work chats that have not been leaked yet, and I'm going to start leaking them. And one of them contains alleged CP.
Originally, I was going to start off the segment by saying, for those of you who've been living under a rock, but I'm pretty sure even the deepest of rock dwellers have heard in some way about the controversy surrounding...
Oh, fuck, we all hate Dogpack here. We are Dogpack haters. Listen, if I say I'm a Dogpack hater and a Rosanna hater, maybe Keemstar will send the check finally.
No, Xylee gets the checks.
No. You know what? That's right. Xylee does get the checks. Listen, I need that Keemstar money. I need it.
Mr. Beast. Whether it's accusations of fake lotteries, employee mistreatment, or association with pedophilia, the platform's biggest YouTuber has really been under fire for the last few months. And a lot of that has been pretty much sustained by former employee Dogpack404 and hide-and-seek champion Rosanna Pansy.
Hide-and-seek champion!
That's amazing. That's what I feel like we called her that too at some point.
Yeah, we do. We did. We called like because she's a hide and seek loser. Yeah,
because she's third place.
She got brought. No, she didn't even place. Remember, she got like fourth or some shit.
No, at best she would be third place. That was her.
Yeah,
that was her.
Imagine being bad at hide and go seek.
She was. She got so pissed. Like, so that was like one of the most interesting parts is that she got pissed. She's been pissed at Mr. Beast for like a year before the Dogpack shit, because like early in the year. It was like, hey, I won this, and nobody gave a fuck. Because everyone's like, you're a sore loser. Can you stop talking? And then...
it was for charity.
Wasn't the whole thing is that they basically had to trick her to come out? That's why she lost?
No.
Isn't there a person?
What happened was she felt like she got edited and won more, then tried to get the YouTuber Quackity in on it. Quackity initially slightly got in on it and then realized that it wasn't really what it was about and then was like, no, that's not what happened. And so it was a very, very weird thing. It was like her whole thing was like Logan Paul and Jake Paul and like other big YouTubers won because Mr. Beast wanted big YouTubers to win.
Okay.
Yeah, she called Logan a great athlete for winning. And to her credit, I mean, like, to his credit, excuse me, Logan Paul is actually a good athlete. It's just obnoxious that he's Logan Paul.
You know, Dogpack's leads have gathered a lot of interest. Rosanna has been leading the charge on Twitter, and Mr. Beast's reputation has
What do you mean she posts sugar underwear?
Please
What's up,
don't.
Blake?
I don't have it in me.
What does that mean?
I'm sorry, do you mean when she sat in the cake?
Oh, the sprinkle underwear?
And the sprinkles in her ass? The shit I can't even show on this fucking platform?
What do you say you underwear? I was like, do you mean she got like hair?
Edible underwear?
Yeah.
Didn't she literally have an HBO show? What does she mean, bigger YouTubers? Moon, I don't fucking understand any of these
I don't remember having an HBO show. I know she had a Food Network.
She had like a food,
channel
but still,
show or
like a Food Network show is big, or like a eating network show. Because like food, okay, no, it's called it's not called Eating Network. It's called who's it? The Cooking Channel. The Food Network has a sister channel called the Cooking Channel.
Really?
Oh, I don't think.
Yep, it has a sister channel. The things I know.
Tarnished in some way forever. But there was one instant, just before the Soggy Cereal video and the big Mr. Beast interview, that was really just the game changer for a few people, due to how egregiously terrible it was. In fact, this was the inspiration for the entire basis of this video. It was on October 27th, 2024, when I awoke to a video from Rosanna Pansy.
This was I fucking remember talking about this. And we had to play this so fucking uncomfortably behind the scenes doing research. Because we were like, this can't be true. You're claiming this is Ivanka Trump. And this is a very identifiable person. And like we had to like precariously research this because what happened was the person that Ivanka used to model for potentially had filmed minors like as models as well in very compromised poses. Apparently that did happen. Like that person's gone, long gone from the modeling industry. Like fucking weird. From what I understood, I can't remember the whole context of it.
And Dogpack titled Mr. Beast Knew All Along, 1,000 plus messages leaked.
God damn it.
The video mainly focuses on a leak from an old group chat in the Mr. Beast company consisting of old edgy NSFW memes. The most suspicious messages here are from the very dodgy Chris Tyson, and these logs are used to imply that Mr. Beast had some sort of knowledge of their predatory behavior.
I hate everybody. I hate what I just read. First episode of season 5 is a beach episode. So many boobies. And if you don't follow the plot for Food Wars, it's just food and porn. Underage porn.
Oh, no!
They're like all second years in high school, and now we are having orgasms because this steak is bomb.
Well, I'm not watching Food Wars.
I wouldn't even recommend it anyways.
What are you talking about? It's your top 5.
No, it's not. Never actually say that. Literally, my top 5 has 2 of the same show in it.
Kamen Rider.
What?
No, Full Metal Alchemist.
I thought you liked Kamen Rider.
This is anime,
I have not
not
seen Brotherhood.
tokusatsu.
I've just seen the original.
I'm just talking about shows.
I mean, Kamen Rider is different though, because those are all tokusatsus. Like those have their own hierarchy. One day I'll do a Kamen Rider thing in the Discord. I promise.
Yeah. But that wasn't what stood out to me. In this video, Rosanna and Dogpack accused Chris Tyson of downloading and sending CP to this group chat, depicting a 13-year-old Ivanka Trump. But in the original thumbnails,
which, when you looked at it, they were not 13. They believed it to be 13. Also terrible. Also very fucking terrible, chat. We don't get away from this.
And yes, that's thumbnails with an S, Rosanna features the CP image of the 13-year-old alongside her thumbnail scowl. This image is only censored by a meager couple of red bars and a blur across her face. This was done by Dogpack, who admitted to downloading the image, looking for censored versions, and then modifying the image before putting it there. This is all obviously deranged. Not only are you clickbaiting using an image that you genuinely believe could be CP, but you've also censored it so inadequately. Even if you had—
God, I hated this fucking story, covering this story so fucking much.
It feels like it just happened still.
I mean, yeah, it was like, what, December?
Yeah, it was December.
I thought it was
actually, no,
October.
this was October. This video was October.
Okay, it felt like a lot sooner.
I'm looking at Ava's message, and I don't think they thought it was CP, or at least my interpretation of it. They were talking about the allegations of the photographer. I don't think
they bring up the photographer at all.
I don't.
No.
I was about to say, I don't think they ever brought up the photographer, to my recollection. I don't necessarily I don't think so, though. I can't.
No, I don't remember. The contrary
Go back
was
to
like
the
that
SS. Yeah, I could be wrong. Hold on, double check. Let me double check. This photo is allegedly of Ivanka Trump at the age 13. Her modeling agent, John Casablancas, has been accused of pedophilia, but reverse search image only brings up 54 results, and most of the people are just message board people using this image randomly. If there's truth, they would have really tried while this shit was on the internet. This thread is a nightmare of receipts. How is this shit not being addressed? I mean, actually, that is what the post is saying. Doesn't make it any better. Doesn't make the fact that they all believed it was CP and felt that it was comfortable sharing it. It also doesn't help that Ava Chris Tyson then has a history of doing other things. That's part of the problem. Is even if Ava did one thing right, the 1,000 things they did wrong in the presence of minors still doesn't make this any better, I think is the point being made.
a couple of
Yeah, no, I know you're not excusing the other shit. It's a good, but you brought up a good point though that it could potentially be, portrayed that way. Dogpack's always been fucking lying though. Again, the Ava Chris Tyson stuff. If you want to know more about it, Beckett and everybody at Copa CE like did a really long and a really good stream going over all the Discord messages and highlighting how many times like being a minor was involved, ages were being discussed was involved, the concepts of wiping the server before it became public. Really, really good work if you ever want to like think about it. Like if you want to dive into it a little bit more.
Bars and a blur across her face. This was done by Dogpack, who admitted to downloading the image, looking for censored versions, and then modifying the image before putting it there.
Chat, I have to step away from the computer one moment. I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of Uncool Greg and Ash. I'll be right back, but more importantly, if you haven't already liked the stream, please like the stream. If you're thinking about tipping or donating or anything like that, you can do that at the link above or even over here. I am going to go to the BRB screen, honey. I promise. Why don't you come on and tell the people that the BRB screen is there? Greg, what do you want to tell the people?
Nothing.
Do you want to tell the people anything?
Go watch better content than us.
We're pretty good content. What do you mean? We're good content? I think we're good content. That's pretty shitty. Let me find my... Nope. Don't play this song. I'm gonna play you. Let's play this one.
Greg, you can't tell people to watch other content.
Hi, honey.
I was talking about Do.
But Do's sleepy right now.
Wake her ass up.
You wake her up.
Okay.
Go over there right now. Wake her up.
Okay. I don't have money to fly to Jersey, but I have enough money to fly to Germany.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Which is more than me.
Greg's not wrong. Greg's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
Never wrong.
Also,
Greg's
how
not-
are we at like 80 pauses right now? Or 79, sorry.
You know the answer.
He said, "Oh, it's gonna be a quick one."
Did you actually believe that?
No, not at all.
Okay, good.
Chatterversity will always be there.
True.
Always will have something
Chat.
awful to look at.
Chat. It's okay.
Oh shit, he's back. Okay,
No,
later.
don't leave! You can't leave! Don't leave, please!
Oh my god.
Don't
so
leave
sad.
me!
Oh god.
Don't leave
do
me
that.
alone!
I feel like
do
this is how
that.
every call of yours ends.
A little bit, maybe.
No! Okay, wait.
Deranged.
Okay, I'm gonna at least get my better microphone. Can I do that?
Yes, because
I need
look,
5
our
minutes.
child
Okay, bye.
is stanced up! Look at her! Why is she so stanced up?
She wants a treat.
Chat! She does. She does really want a treat. She does really want a treat. Ooh, I got myself a Celsius. You know, MCID? No. I was very beloved. Cloudy said, I'm cool. It's orange, because for some reason that's the only ones they ever deliver. What do you mean, it said yes? Because you told her not to leave you? Yeah, because I love her. Huh?
Yeah, but if you love something and let it go, if it comes back, it means it loves you back.
What do you mean, oh, we lying? Oh! Are we lying? Yeah.
What?
Come on stream and tell the stories. Okay.
What?
Huh?
Oh no.
What?
Cloudy is making up lies right now.
She's not gonna come back.
Oh,
Yeah.
she will. Oh, she will.
Oh, she'll come back to bully you.
Oh,
Definitely.
she'll come back to bully me. I know she will. I'll wait here. I'm gonna wait for her, chat. Chat, I'm gonna sing for you while we wait.
Oh no.
Would you like to hear stuff from the Death Note musical?
No, we're gonna get copyrighted.
No, I could sing it.
Oh my god.
Let me pull up the lyrics, cause let me see if I can remember.
Could be in Japanese.
No. There's an English version.
There is.
Yeah, it's
And
really
you've never
good.
taken me.
It's I like how it says Light's teacher. It's actually his dad. People don't know how this works. All right, are we ready, chat? While we wait for Cloudy.
She's here.
I'm literally
Where
here.
is the justice when
Don't.
the
She's
guilty
here.
all go
Don't
free?
She's
get
here.
us striked.
She's
Don't get us
here.
striked. Don't get us striked.
Why don't they lock him up and
Please,
throw
I will leave.
away
Actually,
the
I'm not
key?
here for this.
He muted us.
I didn't mute
That's
you
crazy.
guys.
Oh
That's
my.
crazy.
Also,
fucking
they
God.
can't copyright strike when I sing. I've tested it with
That's
Disney
not true.
songs.
That's not
That's not
true.
true.
That's not. You've just been very lucky. I don't think you understand. It's just not true what you're saying right now.
But
Not only are you clickbaiting using an image that you genuinely believe could be CP, but you've also censored it so inadequately.
oh hey KJ, good to see you, buddy.
Even if you had to somehow put it there and you had to censor, would a more aggressive blur not suffice? Did you really have to put censored CP in the thumbnail? It's so ironic that Dog
Okay, wait. They copyright struck Smooth McGroove?
Yeah, dummy.
What?
You think we? I swear to God, you think we make shit up to like rag on you? No, we're
But
trying to
he's so
get you to
nice.
keep your channel.
That,
The
legality
corporations
has
don't
nothing
care
to
how-
do with nice.
Yeah,
Fuck
corporations
them.
don't care how nice you are.
What do you mean? No, not Smooth.
I thought you were a businessman.
He like disappeared from the internet for like years. That's sad.
He came back like last year.
Yeah, he did come back last year. I still subbed.
I know. That's why I said it.
I like him. He's pretty good.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
He sang their
he's back.
IP. Yeah, well. No. He did beautiful acapellas of their IP.
Pack even
my
brings up
God.
these specific
Sweeper,
paragraphs regarding
sweeping,
possession
bro,
of these
sweeping.
materials.
Yeah, of course. Oh yeah, we've read this. Hey, look, it's the thing we read. You can't distribute things you think are CP either, even if they're not.
In the video. And not only that, they only mentioned any reports of this image to the authorities after getting backlash, at which point they decided that they had already done it from the start, but I guess they didn't bother to put that in the video for whatever reason. Now, you may be asking yourself, Toastify, if this is an illegal image, why are you showing me it? What kind of a disgusting hypocrite are you?
Oh my God,
Well,
Toastify, how could you?
viewer, to make this whole situation even more of a show, someone found around a day later that this image
Yeah.
wasn't even CP.
We fucking... Everybody was like, hey, dog, this shit ain't CP, by the way. Because, like, someone was like, wait, how could this have been featured in a fucking GQ magazine? Fuck you, dog pack.
Yeah,
you
but the
piece
whole
of
thing
shit.
is just like they shouldn't have done it in the first place. It's genuinely fucking awful.
Yeah, it's horrific.
And she got away with it because she's a hot woman.
Honestly,
Let's be for real, because that shit
Yeah.
is
Hot white
crazy.
woman.
Yeah, honestly, Diesel needs to
Remember, she's
answer
not
for his
white.
crimes.
She's Italian.
Yeah, she's not. Yeah, yeah, Italians aren't white. What the fuck are you talking about? We are the lost POC. You guys
All
are
right,
racist
I
from
said
history.
that as a joke, but you can't say that this month.
You
for
guys
sure.
are racist
Definitely
from
not this
history.
month.
Wow, during Black History Month. Wow.
Actually, I made that joke to a
I'm
to
buying
a
a chef
coworker
for
of
your
mine.
house.
I made that joke to a coworker of mine because we had a patient come in yesterday. My coworker's black, and
Okay.
no,
Alright.
we were the patient was a white guy, like a pale white guy, and he was like, "You can't keep me here. It's Black History Month."
You know, at least he tried something.
It was.
You know?
We were dying. She literally was crying in the office when we walked away from the patient. Oh, I love what I do.
POC stolen valor for real, for real.
No, Blarna. Len would agree with me.
Ivanka Trump was 18 at the time of taking the picture, which makes Dogpack and Rosanna look even more incompetent for their effort and research into an incredibly sensitive topic. And reminder, every action they'd taken up to this point with this photo was under the implication that this could have been illegal material. Additionally,
That's the
we
worst
have
part.
to talk about the audience that this was published
Like
to.
that's like the worst part too, is that like it was an inappropriate audience to publish this to because Mr. Beast's audience is wide as hell. So I believe was like Rosanna's at a certain point.
Well, yeah, it's Rosanna's channel.
Yeah, but it's the topic. You know,
That's what I'm saying.
like-
It's the subject matter on her channel. People who want to bake.
I mean, she had been. We've looked it up. Like, I mean, for a time, she's done like promiscuous content. She did like the fucking fetish heel thing because
I don't think she can make that pivot.
She's been trying for a while.
I think she's trying to, but I don't think she can do it.
I mean, if you look at her Twitter, she's probably posted her feet or her ass again.
Okay, what is that again?
Which again, there's nothing wrong with that. I just think it's just very hypocritical because Rosanna clearly comes off like the kind of person that would never want her partner subbing to somebody's OnlyFans and would think that that person is a whore. So, ugh. I don't know what to tell you. Rosanna Pansino's watchers are largely kids. I would like to know about that.
Yeah, I don't think we would be privy to that back end information. If she shared it, that's different. But I don't think we could,
because I wouldn't know because she has gradually transitioned, and I don't know if I would believe that, only personally because, excuse me, and I could be wrong, proven wrong. She's an older YouTube person now. Yes, yes, this is the source of the misinfo. I'm not publishing that. From what I understand, like, she is of older YouTube stock, so her audience has grown up with her. So I don't know if her audience could still be considered like young. I mean, potentially.
She sells toys at Walmart. I mean,
does she? I mean, Adam and Eve can do it too, I guess. But check.
Dogpack's followers is one thing, but this was posted to Rosanna Pansino's channel, where she bakes cupcakes to an audience of 14 million subscribers. I'm pretty sure you could assume how old the average Rosanna viewer is. I want to stress that.
I mean, yes, it's it's enough people where it's a problem, and obviously, like, children are going to be in her audience. I'm not taking that away. I don't know if it's primary. I would love to see the shit, like the things.
Love to know the numbers.
She's collabed with Markiplier. I think she's more child centric. She has videos on her channel that are not child centric though.
Is Markiplier child centric?
Cloudy.
Why would you say my name right now?
Because you're a Markiplier fan. I don't know I don't watch Markiplier.
Yeah, but I've started watching him during Una's Honest, and at that point he's pivoted pretty heavily to less screamy, chaotic content, and he just plays games and talks normal.
Well, that's what I
would say that her audience is younger just because she's the nerdy nummies lady.
But like she did a lot of feet stuff. Like, here's a year ago doing foot shit. Here's 11 months ago where she wears the fucking, these things right there are literally like
you see how that's watched all the way through? Isn't that crazy?
Because we watched it on stream.
Yeah.
Sure. Proof?
Yeah, a former friend was in the stream when we watched it. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Like, she has like gone back and forth with her content for a while. That's what I'm saying. Like, what? What is this? Hardcore heel dancer.
5 years ago.
Yo, what is this
Pansino.
crazy shit? Wait, I gotta see.
She's in
I
the
mean,
title.
it's not
We're
that funny.
derailing too much.
Maybe I'm
It's
laughing.
not that funny.
Maybe I just always laugh. Let me
Not
see.
that funny.
What's the most replayed version?
This is like when foot dudes are like, haha, is it feet funny? Feet are so funny, you
I'm
guys.
not
Haha.
a foot person.
That's
you
what's
know
happening
this.
right now, chat.
But you know I'm not a
Chat.
foot person.
Chat 007.
I mean, good for her. Good for them.
07's in the chat.
Good for them.
For him coming out as a foot guy.
I'm not a
Give some
foot person.
You know, you should, whether or not you like him, you should really just embrace what you love.
I'm
you know?
not.
There's no reason to live in shame. There's no reason for all this.
Oh.
Thank you, chat. I appreciate the support. You're always very helpful to me.
Chad,
Alright,
if
you can
want,
play the video
if
now.
you want a tip for more cloudy abuse, you know what to do.
God.
This whole issue was totally avoidable from the start. If you look at the paragraph below the image, Chris Tyson completely describes what they believe the image to be. So why show the image in the video and the thumbnail when the paragraph could have just worked fine and would have made Mr. Beast look worse? The focus on using a perceived image of CP reeks of a thirst for sensationalism in any way possible. And if you still disagree, consider that Dogpack was putting out trailers prior to this video's release, sending out CP teasers to other prominent commentary channels.
Bro.
So I've heard the WestJet secret Discord fucking schizo theory. I didn't actually know it was real. That's insane! I hate everything about this. I hate everything about this world. Also, as an aside, because I see some of the fucking comments in the chat. Listen, there is nothing wrong with exercise being a little bit raunchy. I feel like people are fucking too prudish about that shit. If you want to do fucking heel work or inherently pole work as exercise, there's nothing wrong with that, and it is super cool.
The shit that Ava and Jimmy and all these other employees put in the work chats is far more inappropriate than anything I ever said. And by the way, I have access to thousands of work chats that have not been leaked yet, and I'm going to start leaking them. And one of them contains alleged CP.
Again, so many
I don't get why he's bragging about that.
We haven't heard from him since, right?
No, he disappeared the moment the CP shit happened. He disappeared. He ran. I have theories on that. No one's actually given... to my knowledge, I haven't heard anything about him, like, privately. Not that I would share it with you. No, I'm kidding. Like, I don't know anything about it. If I had to guess...
Why would you say that?
What do you mean?
Well, if you have nothing to share, you would just...
You wouldn't
We
share
assume
it.
that. Yeah.
No,
You don't have to say you have something and wouldn't share it. Why would you rub it in everyone's face
I'm
like
not
that?
rubbing it in their face.
Kind of fucked up, I think. I don't know.
Are you being mean to me? Live?
You wouldn't even
No.
know.
I was drinking my water. I don't know what you're talking about.
No. I like legitimately. I would just. I think that he's hiding for reasons.
Legal reasons.
Maybe. A cease and desist. No, I don't. Who knows?
Do not sing.
A cease and desist
About
was sent to his
soulless-
house. Dogpack, you fucking louse.
For fucking fake child CSAM shit. Please, God, help me.
Because she's a coomer, not a groomer.
Who?
That was the jar verse.
Levels
How
of
did we
irony
get
to the
there?
Because he only has like 3 people in his mind at all
That's
times.
not true.
Wow.
That's not true. You guys love my singing. Don't even.
This whole
Nobody said
thing,
that.
if you read the group chat and the paragraph, Chris Tyson is actually condemning the image in a sense of disgust.
Yeah.
Now,
Well, there you go. If Ava Chris Tyson was condemning it, I don't even know.
obviously, that's not a justification for Chris Tyson downloading and showing what they believe to be CP in any context, but I am just saying it is very funny that both Chris and Dogpack and Rosanna downloaded what they believe to be illegal material for a righteous reason, to make other people aware of the horrors that were going on. Unbelievably, this isn't even the only...
What happened to Jake Weddle? Jake Weddle actually recently made a video shitting on Tommy Innett's comedy. I saw it recently. I'm like, what is happening?
He's the authority.
Yeah, he's now the authority on
Yeah,
comedy.
I can't imagine a worse guy. I've never written any stand-up. I have a lot of respect for comedians. I love going to comedy shows
Yeah,
and
same.
stuff. I would rather bomb in front of the fucking Laugh Factory on a Tuesday night than ever have Jake Weddle think he can tell me what to do.
Oh my god, I would actually like, yeah, 100%.
At
Like,
100%. And I would not take that back. I mean that with my full chest.
yeah, I as a kid, I not even as a kid, as like a young adult, when I first found out who Bo Burnham was, I was a little bit inspired to write like musical parodies. Weird Al and Bo Burnham came at the same time in my life. That's a very fascinating story. But Yes, Tommy in
Phrasing.
its comedy is terrible by all intents and purposes, but I think Jake Weddle should be doing it.
It's his catchphrase. That's all he says. Everything's interesting.
It is
I
interesting.
mean, everything is interesting.
I don't agree.
What do you mean?
Okay.
I lead an interesting life, Greg.
Okay.
All right, hold on.
I am a cool dude, Greg. I'm a cool dude.
You know the people who are cool? People don't have to say they're cool.
Yeah, people call you cool. That you don't call yourself cool.
No, I need to remind the people that I am cool.
That's not how that works.
Also,
That's not
chat.
how that works at all.
I'm seeing you guys say the short stream shit. We stream for like 7 hours. 2 hours and 10 minutes is short.
Okay, I'm not staying that long though.
No. It's gonna be after this. You should write a song for Jake Doolittle. I got you.
To do what?
No.
He started as a cripple.
No.
No. Absolutely not.
But maybe he's a fool.
No.
He
Look, you can
is
perform. I don't think you can write it.
dancing
Yeah,
for
you gotta.
all of you.
Wait, are you getting your Jakes mixed up? Is there something wrong with Jake Weddle too?
No, it's Jake Doolittle.
Not wrong,
No,
but-
no, somebody asked to write a
We've
song for
hopped.
Jake
We
Doolittle.
keep jumping. I feel like
I'm trying to delete him, chat. He won't stop.
You can't delete me. I'm here forever.
A big false claim made in this video. Rosanna has, and I believe continues to state, that this group chat was a company work chat for MrBeast's company.
I have received
Which it
thousands
wasn't,
of leaked
by the way, it was
messages from an
before.
official MrBeast work chat. These are all just their work chats from 2020 to about 2021. Again,
You
this
can literally
is
see
a
the
work
memes in the
chat,
blur.
which is apparently very important for a work chat. Top
Like, no
priority,
offense, do you people just not have
professional
friends?
Work chat happen.
We have friends. We are
Do
friends.
y'all
No,
not have
that-
jokes?
How about her?
No, I'm talking about Pantino, dumbass. But like,
do you
does
not
she just
know?
not?
Fetchy, do you not have friends?
I do.
You were literally all together as friends,
I have you guys.
except me. I'm not your friend.
No, you're not. You're my.
I will not friend zone you.
Hey, there you go. She's my girlfriend.
Ugh,
You're welcome.
Happening here.
why
love
dog click after girlfriend?
I don't know. That was
Okay,
weird.
that's
Don't
not
do
the
that.
dog click. That's the dog click.
They're the same.
Oh.
No,
the
it's
same.
not.
Just
It's different.
Please hit
It's the
play,
same.
please,
But
please.
that's just not true. Thanks to a leak from Nicholas Diorio, we were able to find out that this
Oh,
group
another
chat was
dog.
made and
Great.
titled as an NSFW meme chat. Users messaged and emphasized it was not a company chat, and it was only made as one
This
in
was
July
literally their edgy chat.
2021, after which there were barely any messages. Is it a bad idea to change a former NSFW meme chat into a company work chat? Absolutely, but the implication that Rosanna and by association Dogpack are making is far from the actual truth. Rosanna and Dogpack's only response to this was jumping to
Oh my
Oh my
this
God.
stream!
Do you
What did
guys
this
remember
stream
that night? I
live?
remember watching
was
it.
fun.
It was so fun.
Bro, I was fucking bothered. I bothered her, I think, like, because I just like, Daddy Keem. And then she just started saying Daddy Keem. She's crazy.
Where did this happen?
This
This is Nicholas Diorio's chat when he was
Oh.
reacting
Yeah,
to
a
that
bunch of us
video.
were there. Yeah,
Yeah.
and she came into chat and she just started spamming all these things.
Yeah.
See, the crazy to see this corner of the internet defend pedo memes and all this
It's
other shit.
so
And then she started being
insane.
like, "Where's your daddy, Keem?" Because she thinks that like Keemstar pays all the big commentary
Yes.
people off for some reason.
Yeah, some
And
summon
Keemstar was in
Daddy
chat,
Keem.
too.
Other people think it's the Russians.
Yes,
the
this
off
was
commentary.
1 a.m. EST, by the way, at the time.
I
This is
forgot.
so late at
when I
night
say
for me.
Keem, you say star. Keem.
Star.
That's right.
Oh, it was so fucking funny.
And
Oh,
Keemstar was in
God.
chat, and he was like, "I'll get in call if Rosanna gets in call."
Yeah, that was the whole thing. Keem was like, if you just want to go on stream, let's just go on stream. And then she just stopped chatting. And it was so fucking funny. I love being in this space. This space is so much fun.
to the assumption that everyone criticizing them also approves of every single message that Chris Tyson sent in the group chat, which is something no one had even brought up in this case because the criticism is on the accusers. You can both dislike what Chris put in the group chat and also condemn the total advertising of what Dogpack and Rosanna initially believed was illegal material. I think this criticism is almost necessary if you're going after such a large target like Mr. Beast. You should have all your bullets in order. Now, many who saw this were completely shocked by the utter incompetence on display, way, but this was not the first major slip-up from Dogpack in the Mr. Beast saga. We're gonna move Rosanna to the side for now, because months prior, Dogpack had released
the secret CEO video where they fucked up. I remember
video
this.
in a series of Mr. Beast exposés. After a decent look into various controversies in part 1, and
this,
mostly interview with a weepy comedian in part 2...
I'll say this, we've covered this, so I don't think we need to retread it.
I don't remember. Retread it.
Okay.
Kind of part 3 was a lot of speculation and rumours. This one mainly went at 2 people involved with the Mr. Beast company, LaCoya Hill and James Warren.
It's to note, LaCoya Hill
can't believe
was
you almost missed the hog show there. That's crazy. You
It's
almost skipped
important to
over it.
note that LaCoya Hill does have issues of sexual misconduct in the office, from what we understand, as well as the fact that LaCoya Hill was also the person in the room that fired Dogpack.
Dude, I don't remember any of that shit. We went over that.
Yeah, I wasn't there. For
So in Soggy Cereal's video, played the firing call. The firing message included LaCoya Hill. LaCoya Hill was like the supervisor that fired him.
I was there for this, but I don't remember. Did you go over the second Dogpack video that he deleted?
This was the video we deleted. Yes, we did go over it.
I wasn't there for that. Or if there was, I didn't pay attention.
I think what happened was we went over like the accusations and like some of the issues regarding it.
But he took it down for a reason.
He unlisted it.
Hmm.
Specifically it's an unlisted video. And the reason he took it down was James Warren, the secret CEO, Jimmy's cousin. There were like a shit ton of James Warrens in the state, and he couldn't prove if the one he was accusing of was this specific James Warren. That was like the whole issue. And that's where that surprise witness, BJ Investigates, or as I like to call her, crazy dumb bitch, came into the scene. And now she's completely irrelevant. Like, God, her rabbit hole is really interesting. Maybe just maybe, I did a little bit of research into BJ. Maybe one day we'll actually like publish a little bit of it.
Bro was researching BJ? That's crazy.
I was.
I love BJ's and their
her game is not that good, I will tell you that.
I like
for
the
real.
bazooki. I like the bazookies.
The bazooki.
No, not the bazookies. Yeah, I looked into BJ.
Y'all want to share?
Maybe I'll publish.
Y'all want to
that
share
one day.
bazooki?
I do, but I can't afford a flight out there.
But was it all for the
I'll go
nookie?
up there. Okay.
Okay.
It's not
I don't
that
think there's
far of a
BJ's
drive.
there.
We'll find an equivalent somewhere.
So what we can do is Cloudy drives to my house, and then me and Cloudy drive to your house.
Well, nobody's driving. Y'all don't drive. None of you drive. I'm the one that drives.
That far apart, state-wise. You're the one who's on the East Coast.
Regardless, moving on.
It's only like 40 plus hours away. I could make it.
Focus here
I
is
could bring
gonna
Leia with me.
Be more on James Warren. I think Dogpack presents a much stronger case with LaCoya Hill, but the first case is
LaCoya Hill. There were issues. I'm not like, but there were like. It's just weird.
So weak to a defamatory degree. In this video, Dogpack kicks it off by talking about James Warren, introducing him as Mr. Beast's cousin and the CEO of the Mr. Beast company, and also introducing his aggressive behavior, bringing up the fact that apparently he has domestic abuse charges against him by the state of North Carolina. And you're thinking, oh my god, if the CEO of the Mr. Beast company is a domestic abuser, that's a huge deal. So what more information can we gauge on this?
I heard that he's very aggressive. I've heard him referred to as a psychopath who screams at people and hits his girlfriends. There's allegedly domestic violence charges that were filed against him. And I say allegedly because it turns out there's a lot of people in North Carolina named.
So that was the most
What
insane
a
statement.
stupid thing to say.
Allegedly, there are just so many people in the state named this name. I don't know if this is the domestic violence stuff related to him. And yes, chat. We've hit 100 pauses! Let's go!
Chat, have I ever told you that you light up my day with joy and how funny you are? Because you're very funny. I love scrolling the comments while stream's going. Very, very based, very funny. Thank you so much for counting all 100 pauses. There will be more.
As long as the secret thing is never played in one of these streams.
The
we'll be
what?
Okay.
The what?
What?
The thing you guys made of me.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
I have no idea what he's talking about.
I don't know what he's talking about either.
I have no idea.
I know what he's talking about.
Don't ever do it.
Yeah, that's definitely how you get people not to do something. Is you say don't.
Like,
Don't do the thing.
I'm
Oh my
hovering
God,
over it right now.
Are you?
Oh my God, stop it!
I will
oh
mute
my God,
the Discord.
Stop.
I will mute the Discord. I know what he's talking about. I'm gonna do it. Q, you won't.
Oh, I know what he's talking about.
Fuck all of you. I'm gonna do it. Killjoy, no. Oh, chat. I want to say if it ever happens, I deny.
Who assault their girlfriends, I guess. So.
Oh, so you don't even know if the James Warren that's involved with Mr.
That-
Beast
this
has
is
even
so
been charged
insane.
with
You
domestic
don't
abuse
know!
at all.
It turns out there's a lot of people in North Carolina named James Warren who,
Bro,
who
this was insane.
assault their girlfriends, I guess. So I'm still having people look into these cases.
crazy people, you.
That surprised
Weeble, it's
people
just
on
him.
YouTube.
Yeah.
She's been super helpful in like.
I hope he
behind the
saves
scenes,
some of
just
that money
submitting,
from all the
freedom of
attention he
information
got.
requests.
Yeah, this is completely insane. Levying serious claims against a man who you aren't even sure has been
Is
charged
he
with domestic
malicious or stupid? Malicious. And stupid.
I think he's
I think he's both.
Yeah,
Mo-
definitely
one more
both,
than the
but-
other.
He's
Yeah.
doing it for the bag.
Yeah. Well, no. I don't think he's doing it for the bag. I
This
think
is-
he
this-
really is
in my
doing it to fuck him.
opinion, in my opinion, this is a very scorned employee.
Yes.
But he's also dumb as hell.
This is the person
Because
you
what do
don't
you mean you
hire.
got online and you said, "Oh, I don't know if it's this James Warren, and I think he hits his girlfriend." That's an insane thing to say
Yes.
about somebody.
Maliciously stupid, yeah. Like, and Shenx Kaiju, like, hit it on the head, too. Like, you don't publish this shit. Like, we get shit sent to us all the time. Recently, we got a boatload of shit sent to us, and we were like, I think this person's crazy. Turns out the fucking person who sent this shit is absolutely insane. Like, fucking insane. And we were like, I think you're a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But, like, you don't publish that shit. Like, it's just
Well,
stupid.
we shouldn't even mention it, if I'm honest. Like, we really shouldn't even
Oh,
talk about it.
no,
But
no,
it's
no,
just
no,
one of
no.
those things that, like, no. But it's one of those things that's just like, you get information, and part of your job, part of your job is to sit and go through it and read. And I know that's probably really hard for someone like Dogpack, but it was still his responsibility to do.
Yeah. You also have to parse through, like, and this is like a thing. Like, you do have to, like, honestly parse through the person that's sending you stuff. And just be like, hey, is this like a thing that you should do? Or not? I won't name names, obviously. But like people have asked advice about like looking into people, and I was like, listen, I'm not gonna give you advice. Like that's just, I'm just like, hey, if you believe a crime is committed, call the police. Stop, like, listen, what we discuss our internet faux pas. Don't actually like do the crazy shit.
Abuse is incredibly negligent and irresponsible. If you didn't know what he was, and you still had people looking into it, why would you include this in the video at all? And it's not like he doesn't understand legal cases. Later in the video, he mentions that James Warren was involved in a Ponzi scheme and brings up court documents. Unless of course this is also a different James Warren from North Carolina. After this video, Dogpack had to concede on Twitter and admitted that the domestic violence claim against James Warren was against a completely different person, meaning he
Oh
did
my
just
God.
defame an innocent man. And even then, it took a month or even longer than that before this video was delisted from the public view, after over 3 million people watched it and saw blatant misinformation. Even without that, there's points here that just don't make sense to me. Dogpack tries to make an implicit point about James Warren being shady because since being called out by name in a previous video, he's removed his social media, when obviously
Yeah, you defamed the motherfucker. What do you think? Like what? You defamed him. Sure. He hit his account. I don't know, because
guy who isn't a public figure would do that if you've directly named him to millions of people.
After I called out James Warren by name in my last video, his Instagram and Facebook got taken down, and his LinkedIn got taken down. So just a quick profile on James Warren. He's Jimmy's cousin and secret CEO, and I say secret because they're not very open about that fact. Like he doesn't post about it on social media. It wasn't ever attached to his LinkedIn. He's never featured or really referenced anywhere.
Considering the instant decay of Dogpack's allegation of domestic abuse as soon as it was out, it makes it hard for us to believe any of the other claims made against James Warren, when most of them are based on anonymous testimonies. Such a up like this has already scarred how reputable you are. Throwing out unsubstantiated claims of drug abuse with hookers and editors, psychopathy and abuse
Oh
towards
my
girlfriends,
God!
a weird
I forgot he was like, coke and blowing hookers, everybody. Oh my God. The secret CEO loves his hookers. I forgot. Oh, yeah. So that was an interesting
Mr.
thing.
Beast doesn't seem like the type that party that hard. He seems like the never stop working guy.
Mm-hmm. He's the crypto hustler.
Oh yeah, if you've
Yeah,
ever
do you know
heard
what I mean?
if
Yeah.
you've heard him in interviews, he sounds
I
like a broken
refuse to
human.
watch.
I've
refuse
listened to
to.
some interviews and hey, November! Thanks
That
for
is
the
Hey chat, y'all want to know Falgy's foot find the username? It's Solajai. Anyway, cats for the pet god, treats for the treat throne.
Solgy is crazy.
Really good.
Solgy's kind of crazy. I guess
It's
you're a
not.
foot guy now.
I'm not a foot guy, honey. You wish, but I'm not.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
We're gonna continue with the video.
Yeah,
between
that's what
him
I
and another
thought.
woman at the company, and yes, this is how much information we get about this. This whole segment is a lawyer's nightmare. So when people talk to me and they lament about how the Mr. Beast stuff has kind of died off without him getting a relatively fair shakedown, I'm not particularly surprised. When these were our chief investigators, clickbaiting what they believe to be CP, making totally false allegations, only to get egg on their faces, you just knew something like this was going to happen. Both these incidents reek of total malicious, desperation to get as many dunks on Mr. Beast, cutting incredibly crucial corners in the process, and all because they wanted to show the image of what they thought was CP for sensationalism. Permanent stains have been embedded on the case against Jimmy. So a big well done to our American heroes.
I've made the decision. Here, we will take care of
I appreciate that. Can I please have a second chance?
Oh, yep. So that was LaKoya Hill. For those who don't know, that is from the Soggy Cereal video.
Oh man, I forgot he begged for his fucking job.
Yes, he
back.
did.
I think about that a lot.
He
So
begged.
good. So good.
Motherfucker begged. Like a dog. Speaking of dogs, Leia. She got a new collar, chat. For those who just joining us, Leia did get a new collar.
Move your big head.
I am, honey. I am. Show them off. Show off. I got her a pink collar with a rose gold little thing on it. If you could see it, it's right there. You could also see it in the Discord.
Aww.
I know.
She was like so concerned.
She is concerned. No, Corian for the 5.
Question,
Thank you.
Mist or Beast?
I'll say Mist because I have wanted to read the Mistborn books for a little bit.
They're good. The first one I read was really good. And then I was like, man, I want to read the next one, and then I didn't.
I'm a big audiobook
Many
person.
such cases. Many
Well,
such
I mean,
cases.
that's what I meant. I listen to them while I'm doing stuff.
Yeah, I have to
Doing what?
start.
What are you doing?
Well, working.
I have to
What are you
start.
working on?
Yeah,
No,
what are you
when-
working on?
When I worked at the warehouse.
Oh right, real job. Sorry, I forgot. I forgot.
I have to start getting into doing audiobooks again.
Yeah, they're good. They're really good for like gym stuff too.
Like gym stuff, and just like because of the job I work, I can listen to things. I listen to stuff like while I'm working, so it's like there.
Are
Thank
you
you so
reading
much.
anything? Oh,
What was that?
I was gonna
No.
say, are you reading anything, Cloudy?
Nothing I want to speak so openly about
okay.
right now.
Right now I'm reading Judith Butler's Dinder Trouble.
Oh,
Friend of mine
nice.
Osu like recommended it because they're like knowledgeable in like feminism, so I got like a bunch of recs from them.
Oh no, I can't talk about this one. I'm currently reading, or I just finished reading, Them by, oh my god, what is her name? It's hard. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like McHugh something. Hold on.
Q. on a
McHugh
book.
Watson. It's Mique Watson.
Mhm.
And it's about a the POV is a woman and women I don't know why I
Ramen.
can't remember anything that's happened in this book all of a sudden.
On the
Basically,
spot.
the world ends and everyone turns into a weird frenzy and they become depraved, disgusting animals. It's extremely graphic. It's extremely gross, and it was very good.
Was it more
Enjoyed the read a lot.
Splatterpunk?
Yeah, but better written.
Okay.
All right, sorry.
Very
that was-
bleak. Very bleak.
Ba-da-da-da.
Were you just not watching the video anymore, or?
No, you were just speaking about the book, and I was like singing a little undertones thing, like.
So we're really not gonna watch the rest of
So
the
we're
video?
just really not watching the video anymore. Okay, thank you.
I think this music, I don't know why.
CP. Dude, I love CP. If they're trans.
Not Bo Blacks!
Whoa.
No!
Is that Bo?
No, not Pikmin Blow Blacks. No, I saw this.
No. You know what's a
No, I just-
crossover? You know what a crossover I wish that we had, but never
Mm.
got?
I don't know if I
Bo
wanna know
Black's
the answer.
X Jar.
They crossed the ships.
Just imagine the Bo Black's Jar content!
Imagine the Bo Blacks jar Twitter versus.
Oh my god. Sonic Jar versus Sonic Jar, yes! That's the name of their thing. Sonic Jar. Oh.
It's automatically approved. Doesn't matter what they did.
To close this off, I'd first of all like to establish that you shouldn't let the relatively small roster on this video mislead you into believing this is uncommon. There have
No,
been plenty
it's
of
not.
cases like this that deserve their own videos. For example, I didn't really want to rehash the whole Mama Max saga with the whole mega folders because everyone else has already covered the story to death,
Oh,
including me.
yes.
And stories of the past like the Instagram wake up movement are from ages ago and implicate a group of people,
God,
most
what
of
a
which
time
have
to be
since
alive.
changed.
What the fuck is the Instagram wake up movement?
Hit play.
No, what the
Maybe
fuck
you'll
is the
learn.
Instagram wake up
Maybe
movement? No,
you'll
we're not
learn
gonna
if you
learn.
play.
If you played
We're
it.
not gonna learn.
I wanted to
What-
cover
what-
cases that wouldn't usually stand on their own.
He's not gonna talk about it, so somebody please explain to me what the fuck
I
it
think-
is.
I think you paused past it. I think that's what happened.
No, he doesn't explain it.
Including me, and stories of the past
I
like
know
the
he's not
Instagram
gonna
wake up
explain it.
movement are from ages ago and implicate a group of people,
I actually don't
most
know,
of which have since
'cause I don't
changed.
use Instagram
I
like
wanted to
that,
cover
yeah.
cases
I don't even know what that is. Oh, is this a fucking rabbit hole I have to go? No. No, I don't want to know it, chat. I don't want to know. I don't want to know
I'm not saying
what
that much
this
longer, so-
is.
I'm not saying that much
that
longer,
wouldn't
so.
usually stand on their own, and I clubbed
We're
them
gonna
together
end
to
soon.
convey this message. It should be set in stone that these situations aren't just a vapid daily topic of the week. Not to say it demands severity. If you want to cover this by laughing about it and making jokes, feel free to. But regardless of how you cover it, you need to check yourself and how you're handling this in terms of legality. It could you over. And I feel like people are afraid of giving this critique itself, because brain-damaged idiots will twist it into a defense of the accused, usually the predators, the people on the other end. But one action does not equal another. As I've said before, just because I'm critiquing these people for their insanely bad handling these situations does not mean in any way that I stand by the people they're criticizing. This kind of criticism is necessary. Waterproofing this gets people a better chance of an actual investigation and real consequences. So you are not in the clear with handling CP just because you're doing it for a righteous cause. One last thing I'll clarify is that it's unfair for me to say that people don't make mistakes. I've even done it recently when I forgot to adequately censor blurry images of lolly porn in my retro dubs video, but it's how people correct their mistakes, and it's how they've handled other situations like this that is telling of their character. In the cases here, it's clear there is some sort of an ulterior motive, whether that be clout, heroism, or desperation to get whatever own you can on the subject. Now usually this is where we would wrap things up, but I'm sure you've noticed that there's quite a bit left of this video, and that's for good reason. Before we end, we need to address one topic, settle a score, correct the record on a man I've duly covered before. Someone who responded by doing exactly what we've been hammering against this entire video.
Bonus! Weegeepie!
Again, a very tiny age gap. I don't like to date very young people for sake. I believe she's 15. She looks 15. It's not like I can touch her or anything.
A few months ago, I covered the allegations made against Lucas or Weegeepie.
Why are you always saying these stupid
Don't sing over
fucking
this.
things?
Don't sing over this.
I will sing.
Not over the
It's my
15-year-old
thing.
allegations.
It's not my. It's my thing.
Don't say that's your thing.
That's
No.
not.
I
that's
sing.
not-
No.
That's not okay.
I hate all
You want
of
to take a
you.
seat over here?
We're not okay with this.
I hate this.
We're gonna veto.
It's the end.
Vetoes
Guy,
don't work.
who despite his silly name is a French YouTuber with over 2 million subscribers who makes
Oh,
comedy
French.
animations with Nintendo
Of
characters.
course!
If you don't know the situation, I'll give you the spark notes. Weegeepie has basically been under a multitude of allegations that stretch back to 2021. Many people have accused him of actions ranging from making them uncomfortable to straight up preying on them.
Intimidation, blackmail, threatening an ex-girlfriend, grooming a 13-year-old at 18, grooming a 12-year-old at 16, sexual harassment. Okay, again, accusations.
French people, stay away from children.
That's crazy.
That's insane. But real.
With
Not
the
all
worst
French people.
situation
Not all
involving a
French
supposed 13
people. Not all French people. Not the French.
I was in
13-year-old
Paris for a
whilst he was
day. It was very
18.
lovely. The bread and butter was amazing. I saw the Louvre from the outside, or however the hell you say
They
that
didn't
word.
let you in.
The
It was
Louvre.
very base. No, I didn't have time.
That's not how you
I
pronounce it.
wish.
Address
How
the
do you
French
pronounce it, Greg?
allegation.
No,
Tell, this,
no.
tell the homeschooler how it's pronounced.
No, Fauci pronounced it incorrectly.
Okay,
The
sorry, my bad,
Louvre.
Greg.
You're good. You're good. No.
The Louvre.
Yeah.
It's the Louvre.
I know it's the
Oh.
Louvre.
I've been to it.
The need to make a French DEI higher.
Bruh.
Ranger. Hey, Kick Ann, thanks for being a boom operator for 2 months.
Kickin underscore the underscore
Hey,
Swede
what's up,
became a
what's up?
member. Kickin underscore the underscore Swede celebrates 2 months of
Oh, yeah,
membership.
Corinne, it's
Good
super
morning
No,
from
there's
Sweden.
cool-
Simp
there's cool
anniversary.
stuff.
Party face.
Party face. Hello, thank you. Thank you
Party
so much for
face.
being an operator for that long. I was on the outside of it, and there was this guy selling crepes, and I had a crepe, and it was really fucking good. And then we kept walking
I really like art museums.
because there's like
I
gardens and stuff outside.
I like art exhibits personally. They're a lot of fun.
Yeah, I got to go to one. My friend took me. My friend took me to like this like punk style one where basically you walk up these stairs and every level has different artists and graffiti art and all, and it
Yeah.
changes like all the time. It was super cool.
I mean, we went 1 to 1. It was fun.
Could not tell you what it's called because I don't speak French, you guys. I don't know if you knew that.
We went to one.
been-
It was a good time. I
I've
liked
been
it.
to the British War Museum. That was fun.
Nice.
Of course you would.
Well, what does that mean?
The situation is
Yeah,
being brought
what-
up again because Luke has made a new and much more comprehensive response to these allegations, as opposed to the falsely oblivious one that he made earlier last year.
Crazy.
Given that I have made a video covering a situation comprehensively, I have an obligation to at least acknowledge and respond to what he has to say, especially considering how much he dodges these serious claims against him, in my opinion. But I'm honestly surprised that people press me to go at this as if it was something damning. You're telling me this is a good document when he literally uses the Drake defense of, if I was these young girls, I would have already been arrested, except now it's...
Okay, did anybody see the video of Drake throwing a slide at a drone?
Unfortunately, I did.
Oh, it's so...
Yeah.
Let me... Oh, yeah. If somebody
I
can
was
send that
thinking
to
about
me
this
so I
all
can
day.
just put it up later. It's fucking
All day?
hilarious!
Yeah, it was all day.
Oh.
If I still kept the video that's CP, I would have already had CP charges by now.
What?
This response that we're going to be picking apart today was actually issued all the way back in early December of last year. So why the delay on this video? Well, first off, it was Christmas, I was busy working on a huge project, and then busy with family and friends. But also, during its initial release, and I believe to this day, Weegeepie's website includes badly censored nudes of minors. Again, for the love of God,
Excuse me, Nani the fuck?
Oh my god.
I hate everything. I hate everything.
do not include illegal material in your responses, especially when you're hosting it on a website. Yes, I know, a website. Apparently the days of twitlongers are over. Now you can issue a response and harvest everyone's IP addresses. Rather than a response to the many YouTubers who have boiled down this complex set of allegations into an easily understandable video, Weegeepie instead goes at the original document creators, accusing them of hypocrisy and later sheltering weird individuals. Serious claims to make, but this isn't really what we're here for. Most of the YouTubers covering this are not particularly affiliated to the document makers, apart from maybe a couple of DMs asking for clarification. So why would I respond to an allegation against a group of people that I'm not a part of? I'm not here for Hushmush 14 allegations, I'm here to talk about Weegeepie. In fact, I'm inclined to believe that this is Weegeepie's direct intention, to create a blanket accusation against these people that conveniently discredits everyone against him. It's certainly the sentiment he had when he first responded to my video, calling me corrupt and claiming I'm directly friends with the people lying about me, which is just flat out false. I only know these people because of their involvement in the situation, and of the few DMs I've sent, they've all—
Yeah, I think that's like an interesting thing. If you're like investigating something, and it does like involve other people, and you like reach out to people for comment, you aren't friends with them. You're reaching out to them for comment about a story. This doesn't make you guys friends. It's not how that works. I was just chat. I was sent a meme. Country roads take me home. Chat.
Oh, this is so good. Sir, where was that going? Where was that going? I don't even play sports, but where's that going?
It's the face. It's the face of such sadness.
It's hard for me to tell if it's like real
Imagine
or this
him-
is planned. I don't know.
Imagine him curled up on that little outside couch.
Okay, but you gotta think
while
about
the
it.
Super Bowl's going.
If this was real, like if this was like a oh look at my penthouse, he wouldn't have missed.
Yeah, they were taking that.
Right, because like you could see the if you look at the glass right here, you can see the reflection of the shot, and it's totally 2 under.
Well, I don't mean like fake, but I mean like planned.
It's highly suspected of being staged, and it's a steak ad. Is it because it's on Fear and Buck? Twitter user Fear and Buck and Drake are both affiliated with Steak. This video, blah, 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 blah. I'm not affiliated with Steak. There's no ad. I mean, even if this was an ad, quote unquote, this man literally ran away to a different time zone because he didn't want to get called a pedophile in his own time zone. Like,
Buddy, everyone everywhere is saying it. I saw a video of people on
Yeah.
cruises in the middle of the ocean saying it.
there's
okay?
a drone pilot visible
L.
in the window's reflection. Is there?
Well, you can see the drone.
No.
I can't see a pilot.
You don't see a pilot, you see the drone.
Didn't he drop some lame ass Spanish
did.
song? Oh God, I don't want to listen.
It was
to
very
that.
bad.
BBL Drizzy, BBL Drizzy.
all been focused on exactly that. Also, apparently I didn't look into / cover one bit of the things I decided to speak up about. First of all, this is just not true. I did briefly cover and mention the false allegations made by Weegeepie's ex-girlfriend. We're not going to go over this in detail because it's outdated. It was made before most of the allegations mentioned in this video were even published, and it mostly addresses claims that were too flimsy for me to cover.
Was there stuff in there that was like, okay, you don't need to talk about this, this is excessive, and
Yeah.
it's just included for no real good reason, right?
There was like the ex who accused him of, obviously, as seen in the response, which I believe he disproved. From what I saw, I think he disproved that pretty well, and she's since taken back her accusations. And secondly, this is a video against you, made to show your most disgusting actions. Why would I go over stuff that you've disproved? I already know it's false.
Yeah,
You've
that's
proved
that's actually like that is very fair. That's a very fair video, and that's like part of the fairness of like quote unquote reporting. Is if there are things that you can easily disprove, you should include that. Like again, I talked about it before when we went over the Grum script and all the research. I couldn't find any evidence of the crypto scam. Like allegedly there's like a crypto wallet in his name, blah blah. I couldn't find that. Could there be? Potentially. But that's just that's just a baseless accusation, and was just not important to the story. Like, the fairness is, and it's, I'm gonna say it again, like, in Beckett's jar video, disproving false allegations is important because then it heightens the actual allegation's weight and validity.
It's false to me, so let's talk about the other stuff, especially when it's debatably more serious. The first real response to an allegation that actually matters is the intimidation claim. This claim came from a 17-year-old that he was dating whilst he was 18, but the age gap isn't the issue. No, the issue is that this girl was contemplating cutting off Lucas because of grooming allegations against him resurfacing. In response, Lucas tried to intimidate her into blocking others, threatened to take her to court, threatened to report her to the authorities, and threatened her with her personal information. This is direct silencing of those who try to speak out against you.
You know, it's really great when people say that you just don't have anonymity in this world. Really very interesting.
He's clearly blackmailing her. Weegeepie's response to this is just kind of emphasizing that the age gap is normal, which is a point no one was disputing, at least no one that anyone reasonable would be taking seriously. This is just dodging the real question. The most he says is, she was pressed by the people accusing me to release all the DMs she had with me, and her number one fear seems to be losing these people as friends, so she complied all the way and took her side. No screenshot evidence attached, and no acknowledgement of any of the DMs allegedly blackmailing her to not release it using her docs. Weegeepie then goes over the allegations made by his ex-girlfriend. Again, I touched on this in the video, but I didn't develop upon it further. Basically, his ex has made a number of claims against him, including sexual assault. From what I know, these allegations are pretty much out of the question, but the stuff that I was interested in was the DMs before this allegation even came out, where he threatened to send her to the hospital, go to her house, beat the shit out of her, and then kill her.
You know, can we just not Fed post consistently to partners, former or otherwise? Is it truly that hard for like people to not do this?
Apparently.
Cause I'm Alex does this. Like can we just not?
I'm Alex mention.
Thank you. Yes, I know. I'm Alex mentioned. I'm so
That's
sorry.
crazy. That's also crazy because you weren't even around for I'm Alex. This feels like this is the real stolen valor.
No, I was around for the video. I was around for the stream where he finally got
The
to talk
video.
about him. No. The stream
video.
where Diesel
Yeah.
talked about him. I was there.
I'm talking about years.
Well, yeah, I didn't know anything
Years
about
of
I'm
watching him
Alex.
climb his way up.
I didn't know who the fuck he was. Why would
His
I want to?
wormy little body climbing his way up through
I don't
commentary.
I don't like British people.
Well, I guess we can't. We have to end our friendship with Beckett. All right. Okay.
Oh, I don't like the
thinking-
British.
I was
No,
thinking
he's South
British
African.
Runner.
It's different.
Yeah.
No, he's
Yeah, what about British Runner?
Isn't here.
Oh no, I like British
Fucked
Runner.
up. It's
Fuck,
fucked up.
that's right. No. We take him in the American divorce.
He don't want to be here. Let's be real. Ain't nobody trying to be in America right now.
Oh, that's real. That's fucking real. Ranger, what do you mean you're going down a
Godspeed,
rabbit
Ranger.
hill?
You let Ranger.
Rabbit hole.
You let them do what they
Hey,
need
I
to
like
do.
I like Ranger. They know that. They know that I like them. Good, they're a good chatter. I like them. You know, listen here at the Instagram. Wake up, fuck. Listen here at the Op Block. It doesn't matter how long you've been in chat, as long as you're pretty cool about it, we'll always accept you.
Her. Weegeepie responds to this by claiming that his ex-girlfriend essentially emotionally abused him during their relationship, and these threats were really just him texting aggressively to get her abuse out of his system. This is kind of leaving out the part where the ex-girlfriend was getting threatened because she was warning a couple of 14-year-olds who he was dating at the time. And despite what I believe to be her lies about sexual assault,
How
Why?
old was he?
I don't know how old he is. I don't know how old this man is. Why?
Obviously old enough to be a fucking problem.
Sorry, I got
Due to
nothing.
Lucas's-
I don't know.
I hate it all. I hate it all here. No, Weegeepie.
previous and current unreliability as a narrator, I remain unsold on how abusive she was and would like to see more proof if there is any. Whilst Lucas lists her allegations of cheating, lying, insulting, he doesn't mention what he did. Death threats, and I'd say there's a bit of a difference between them. The next major allegation to be addressed is the most serious, the allegations that Weegeepie was dating a 13-year-old. The story goes that Weegeepie, who was 17 at the time, met a girl on Roblox who claimed that she was 15. They had a relationship and she sent him nudes. About a month later, it turned out that the girl was lying about her age and she was
Don't start a relationship on Roblox. Why? Why?
I don't think there's ever been a lasting relationship that has started on Roblox. I don't think a single person has said, I've been happily married to my wife who I met on Roblox.
Medley, what do I gotta look at?
In
Give it to
general
me.
chat, the newest one.
Please look right now. I had it mute. It's because I was laughing.
General chat.
It's literally you. It's literally you. It's literally you. Except you're the one wrapped up.
Don't get it.
They all have mustaches,
mustaches.
Greg. I have a mustache.
Not for long. I thought you were getting rid of that.
No. Why would I get rid of the mustache? It's a defining
gross.
Italian feature.
Wow.
No, I think his mustache looks fine.
I hate to tell you
Ew.
this, Greg. You are not the people I sleep with.
And whose fault is that?
Greg's.
I don't understand. Do you want to sleep with me or you don't want to sleep with me? I'm very confused
do.
on where are you sitting.
You're sending mixed signals. It's kind of
Yeah.
crazy. It's kind of crazy.
So either shave a mustache or don't.
Honey, it's called negging.
That does not work on Greg. That does not work on Greg, and you know that.
I know it doesn't. It's okay. Greg will always deny me. He will just deny me. What happened? I zoned out too hard.
There's some cats that look like Fauci.
Mustache cats. Mustache cats. Stop being cringe? Never. Never. I will never stop being cringe. It's an ongoing... Pole Italian cat or German cat? I'm going to continue.
13. But despite this, Weegeepie lied to his friends about cutting her off. He stayed in a relationship with a 13-year-old whilst being an 18-year-old himself.
God fucking damn it!
Dating her for allegedly over a year, sending sexual images and roleplays, sending nudes back and forth, and allegedly intending to meet up in real life at one point. So, how does Weegeepie respond? Well, he starts by recapping the whole situation where she initially lied, which we already know. He then claims that when she finally revealed her age, their age gap was only 3 years at most, which is just a...
That's not how age gaps work. The age gap remains the same. What do you think, they get older and the age gap gets smaller? Are you fucking stupid? This is the same thing like Lexify tried to fucking pull at one time. Where it was like, oh, well, we were these two ages. I'm like, no, the age gap doesn't fucking shorten when they get older. It's just they get older and so do you. Fucking freaks.
a lie. We know that the girl would have been 13 because Weegeepie directly says it in DMs, and we know Weegeepie was 17 himself. You can see this from multiple tweets celebrating his 18th birthday on April 23rd, 2023, and an old tweet longer where he directly says his birthday is on April 23rd, 2005. These messages were sent in December 2022, so he would have been 17 at the time.
Okay.
Weegeepie then says that he was completely betrayed and devastated, but due to previous experiences, he wanted to handle this case differently. He decided to keep talking with his 13-year-old and take it slow, gradually talking to her less and less until she fell out of love. Apparently though, this process is so slow that his relationship with her went on for the next 10 months at least. Apparently this process is so slow that Lucas decided to pass the time by exchanging nudes, talking about toys, and planning to fly out to her.
I hate everything. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. This is vile.
I've never heard of this guy.
Never heard of this guy. Fuck
The
him.
internet is a deep, deep, deep hole of misery.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, Weegeepie then goes on to say that no pedophile would tell anyone that he was so happy the girl lied about her age. But if you look at the actual DMs...
What?
What? What's that even mean?
Please note that no pedophile in their right mind would reveal this information to anyone if they wanted to keep exploiting that child.
Oh, so I'm coming out with this information, therefore I'm not a pedophile. Is that the argument?
No,
all a defense. Say that in court. They will definitely believe you 100%.
Yes. I think you should
Just
go
to
to the police
tell 'em.
station.
Tell 'em.
Go to the police
Yeah,
station
they'll
and tell
love
them
how
that.
big brain you are. Actually, tell them right now.
Tell them that the news you sent were because you were actually just defending the child with your fucking like what? What are you gonna say, Your Honor? Your Honor, you don't understand. You don't understand. I sent a dick pic just to defend them. Are you fucking insane? Are you fucking what? Oh, I hate everything. I hate everything.
You're not so happy she lied about her age. I would describe it as agitated and nervous because they're pressing you on why you're still talking with a 13-year-old that sent news to you. This feeling that you mention of happiness directly contradicts your words higher up where you talk about how devastated you were that she had lied about you. I love the framing of this, by the way, that he's so happy. He was like elated that she had lied about her age. He was doing a pedo victory lap.
God, I hate this.
Slide near the corner flag, world champion trophy lift. Keep in mind, she'd already sent him nudes by this point, so would he be happy that the girl in these pictures was younger than he thought he was?
Why?
Is this like a Freudian slip? The most ironic thing is that Weegeepie then laments about how his friends insisted on cutting ties instantly, when in reality he would have looked way better than he does now. If you cut her off and then she came out, you could instantly refute that by saying that she had lied about her age. You would have looked way better. This is just bullshit. Alongside
very
this,
clearly.
Weegeepie includes an almost 5-minute recording of a Snapchat call with the girl, apparently. Keep in mind this is still unconfirmed, it could just be some random girl you know.
What, now it's the Scarlet Reaper, I have black friends and gay friends defense? I recorded them, guys, don't you hear them? What the fuck?
I'm not gonna hear that motherfucker's name for real.
I mean, listen,
we're gonna be
it's...
in the old people's. No, we're gonna be in the old people's home.
You're not
And
going
that's
to the
all I'm
home.
gonna hear about.
We're not going to the home.
We're the same age, so what?
Yeah,
are
we're
you
not going to the
planning
home.
do? So you're gonna kill me?
No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna take care
You're
of you. What
admitting
does
that
that
live
mean?
on air, chat. You hear that? That's crazy.
No, I was gonna.
I mean, Falchi's a nurse. He definitely can take care of you.
But we're both the same age. We're both gonna be like old and decrepit and gross. So
Okay.
what are you gonna do?
Take care of you.
How?
Stop. This is stop all of this.
The polycule will take care of you too.
Oh, thank you, Polycule. Polycule. Remember, chat. The Oplak is a polycule.
Stop.
The Oplak is a polycule.
And Greg's at the top.
I hate everything.
Knows, but let's consider it. In this call, Lucas gets confirmation from the girl that after the initial lies, she told him the age gap was 3 years.
You told me instead of a 1.5 year age gap.
Opicule is insane, by the way.
You gotta read it again. It's a polycule.
A polycule? Oh, I read it.
Polycule.
I read it oplicule.
Come on, singer boy.
I can't say the word. A polycule? A polycule. A polycule. A polycule.
A polycule. Yeah.
A polycule.
A polycule.
The way your accent's trying to fight you so hard right now.
It is fighting me very hard.
Or something that was
130 in dyslexia permitta.
Bro.
Yeah. So it was a 3 year age.
I'm sorry, chat. I'm not paying attention to this anymore. What the fuck is going on?
This is the alleged call between the girl and him, the one that he groomed.
This blows, dude. I thought the video was over.
It's almost over.
This sucks.
Stop.
This sucks.
Justify is fine. This just
I didn't
sucks.
say he sucked. I said this sucks.
It does suck.
Saying the age was 13 to 18.
It sucks because it's like all of these, like, you have all these stories of people fucking up child like abuse cases, which is like the thing. Like I said this before with the Naomi King, Dane Green stuff. There's just some things that like should not be on the internet, for obvious reasons. I think a lot of interpersonal drama is not to be litigated, but like this specifically also, please stop litigating on the internet.
Or a 5-year age gap, and the girl's silence and failure to answer the question does not look good. But Again, we have DMs from December 2022, where Weegeepie himself says that she's 13. It's right there. And in the video, Weegeepie lays out the timeline where they initially dated, and she said she was 15, and then it was
Christ.
a 2.5/3 year age gap instead. But she was 13. We can see it from the messages. So if it was a 2.5/3 year age gap, you would have been 16 at most. But you weren't 16. You were 17. Not even a 0.5 on that age gap either, because you were around 4 months away from turning 18. We know this from all available sources. Weegeepie also says that the age gap magically changed, but again, this isn't truthful. We have DMs from May 2023.
What do you mean it magically changed? You're the one confirming it!
I'm 13 and you are 18. Maybe this account could be faked, but I severely doubt the girl has the ability to fake to such an accurate degree with multiple screen recordings, and I'm yet to be shown anything by Lucas that contradicts that physical evidence. I would genuinely take this call with the respect and shock it demands if there weren't so many lies around it, and it makes me question why she would say what she said in the first place. Pure confusion, mindless trolling, pressure, blackmail. It's not like it hasn't happened before with this guy. The only thing that changes for me is that I probably don't believe her claims that don't have hard evidence, but that is something I already stood by. When she claimed that she was 12 years old when their relationship began, I directly clarified that I didn't stand by that claim and decided to play it safe. Now there is some confusion about the girl's age because the screenshots we have are definitive proof that Weegeepie knew she—
You are 13 going on 16, baby. Just lie about your age.
Ew, 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 ew.
I don't think so.
Do you think before you sing?
Ew.
No,
Ew. Ew.
Oh, it's just like what I'm trying to get at is that this guy keeps fucking lying about the age, and it's annoying. It's fucking annoying. Like this is a disgusting thing. Also, it's the song that references.
I don't know what that's from then.
Sound of Music.
The Sound of Music. It is literally.
What makes you think I saw that?
You've never seen The Sound of Music?
I have not. No.
I'm surprised.
I'm
It's a good
homeschooled.
movie.
We didn't even have TV.
13, but she states that she had just turned 12 when they started dating.
What do you mean? It's fucking 12.
But with nothing to back it up, considering Weegeepie deleted all his DMs with her. For the sake of safety, we're gonna—
I fucking hate this man
go
so
with
much,
the
and I
ace
don't
that
even know who he
Weegeepie
This
is.
blows.
knows
This
because
literally
we have
blows
proof
so
for
bad.
it,
Oh, I
but
did
think
not
it's
like
worth
some of the memes I
mentioning.
saw.
I'm perfectly fine with being more suspicious of some of her claims.
I just offered to let him see me shower. He said yes. I just turned 12 a month ago. What the fuck is going on?
Is she going back in age?
I actually don't know. It's getting even weirder. Why the... I don't care. God.
Just play the video so we can escape.
Oh my God, I hate it here.
Only backed up by her words, but the screenshots, the hard-proof physical evidence, is still damning against Lucas, and his constant weird reshaping, his little lies about how old he was, that doesn't make sense.
Chili, fuck off.
To me. Weegeepie also briefly touches on another allegation, one where he was sexting and getting nudes from a 12-year-old when he was 16. Whilst he was still a minor,
We literally just looked up the statistics on how bad this is. Like, don't do this. Don't do this.
A 4-year age gap is pretty
look, Killjoy.
reprehensible. I think
Ash!
What?
Have fun there, Killjoy.
Do you know what taking a trip to Lowe's is, right?
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay.
We don't have to say anything about it. I'm just wishing him luck.
Yeah, don't mansplain the joke I was here for.
any 16-year-old knows better. And don't forget that he threatened to take legal action when the girl came out publicly and sent someone to manipulate her into taking back her
oh wait,
allegations.
he can type it, but I can't say
Not Falgi trying to mansplain a Lowe's joke to the Home Depot Americans.
True. That's crazy, dog.
That's
Holy
more
fuck.
fucking insane than anything I've said today. What the fuck?
Okay, well, we're allowed to say that though.
What the fuck? I never win. I never win on this channel. I never win.
Well, let me know when it's Italian month, and I'll be nice to you then.
When is Italian Heritage Month in the U.S.?
I thought you were
Italian
I legitimately thought you were gonna start singing "When the Moon Hits."
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. That's
That probably sounds awful.
Hmm? Oh, yeah, we were all off at the same time.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Italian Heritage Month is every October.
No, that's Halloween. I'm not gonna remember that.
Oh yeah, I did go to like a Italian Heritage like event in Reno in October. That
Did you
was
go to the
fun.
Feast of St. Joseph?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay, y'all just making stuff up.
No, we
I
have
don't think
the
St.
Feast of
Joseph
St.
ever made
Joseph.
it to Reno.
Great.
I will say they
I don't
had
know why
some
they got me right
oily
now.
ass fucking garlic bread. It was terrible.
Yeah, I bet like you're in Reno. Like I don't think
Yeah, I
anything
know.
good comes from
That was
Reno.
that was high cuisine for Reno.
I'm about to say like, what is like I don't know.
Okay, so usually my fiance takes me to Reno when it's either the wings, like the wings cook off, or it's the rib cook off. And we just went to the Italian one because we're like, oh, we haven't got to that one before, so we were like, let's go there.
It's fair.
Because my fiance likes to go to Reno, and I prefer not to go to Reno, but if he wants to go, I'll go. Because we go almost every year, and I hate it.
Is there a bad?
We go multiple times a year. And I
Okay,
hate
like
it.
is Reno bad because it's only been the butt of a joke of a television show for years?
Yeah, I've never been.
It's not
okay.
great. Yeah.
I mean, like, if you want to go, like, gamble cheaply and eat some decent food.
I mean,
there's
at
a
that point, I'll
couple
just go to
events around.
Vegas.
I'm about to say you could do that in Jersey.
Vegas is too far.
You could
It's-
also do that in Jersey.
Far, but like, if you're gonna fly, you might as well just fly to Vegas. They have an
Yeah.
airport.
Yeah. We're gonna go to Vegas one day. I have to.
Yeah, I still have to take you to Vegas.
I know.
Because I've been a bunch of times now, and
You've
now-
never
and you
been?
haven't.
No, I
He's
don't
never
like
been.
gambling.
Isn't that
I-
crazy?
you told me that, and it's so surprising that I keep
I'm
forgetting
not
that.
I'm from the East Coast, and so it's an expensive plane ride, and B, I don't like gambling.
Well, you don't have to gamble there. I
There's
I don't
so
like
much
gambling
other
either.
shit to do.
There's so much
Yeah.
things to do.
I understand that now, but as a young
I know.
adult,
I have like 4 things I have to take you to.
yes,
we gotta go to the Omega Mart. We gotta do.
Yeah. Oh my
we
god,
gotta
great,
see
let's
the.
go.
Oh no, yeah,
I'm
we
ready.
can touch
I have
every
money for
place.
this.
We can touch every place that another couple that went to Vegas touched.
Oh,
What
why did
couple?
you mention that?
I know.
Who?
I'll explain after stream.
If it's really cringe and lame, I'm gonna be mad.
I am cringe and lame.
Hit play.
Okay, I see. Thank you, Ranger.
That's not what I said.
I said thank you, Ranger, and Killjoy for the video.
I'm not watching another video.
We're
I will
not.
stay for
We're
this
not
video.
gonna. We're not gonna watch another video because we're stopping stream.
Mention just so he can talk about his trauma from her coming out with her experience. And again, Weegeepie lies about his age, saying he was 15 then. No, you weren't.
Killjoy, what do you mean by I want to get the gender fluid?
You go to Omega Mart and you buy a gender fluid. Keep
Finally,
up.
gender fluid.
What?
See, this is why we have to go because you know what the hell I'm saying. We have to go.
I didn't know that was
Hit
a
play.
thing.
Hit play.
Okay.
You were 16. This happened in October 2021. Even in this message that was sent on the 18th of October 2021, where you say you were 15, you were literally 16. Later on, we get the addressing of another allegation, probably the least serious that I generally put forth, but still bad. This is the 14-year-old who claimed that they were in a relationship with Weegeepie when he was 17. They claimed that
I don't like any of this.
I don't
Stop.
want to. I don't know why I
This
said that.
blows ass so much.
Weegeepie
Why
wanted
is
her
this
to
here?
moan for him and called her mommy, and when she
Ow.
didn't, he would do it anyways. He also threatened to off himself when she expressed that she was uncomfortable,
Missed opportunity.
and eventually sent her voice messages and pictures, just being a general pervert. Weegeepie just says he doesn't remember most of this, but he does point out that her
okay.
DMs seem
Of
to ask
course
him
he
to
doesn't
moan.
remember any of
This
this.
is
It was
genuinely
so
the
long
first
ago.
good point of this entire website.
My sex scandals and my pervertry. There's so much. I can't do it, chat.
Statement. Well, I mean, he does also say that he always treats his girlfriends with respect and kindness when he's regularly threatening them into silence with legal action and... So there we are. That's at least all the major points and Weegeepie's overall weak responses to them. If you want to see his responses to claims you may have more of an invested interest in, like copyright strikes or modeling or stuff about the document makers, I'll link a Twitter thread that is a screenshot to the website, so you don't have to see the poorly censored
Drive
CP.
right here.
Weegeepie's website response ends with a number of questions where he attempts to absolve himself as a good guy and muddy everyone else's motivations, but it comes off as just pathetically piss poor. Highlights include questioning why this only happened after he turned 18, and then bitching about how he was only a minor when it happened, which is exactly the defense he would have used if he was called out when he was a minor. He also says most of these relationships didn't quantify pedophilia
Okay, no, let him talk.
because they were all consensual with no abuse, and he hadn't turned 20.
That's not how that works. We literally just
insane.
We literally just
Insane.
highlighted.
Why are you making me look at this?
We literally just highlighted statistics that show offenders that are underage as well. Like, what? Are you insane? Are you stupid? Ay.
Yeah. He also points.
Hey, Rage! Thank you so much for the 10 pounds.
150 pauses LFG.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I know the goal is technically over, but if we get, let's see, hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we get 5 more $5 up donations, we will feed that motherfucking pupper. And I can actually I'll just set another 5
Yeah, just set it as a goal, yeah.
Yep. And I'll set it for
Bro forgot how donations
an
work.
hour. Feed
I can't
that
stop saying that. Oh my god.
doggo. What?
Hmm?
There we go.
Huh?
Who?
SpongeBob.
Points out that I guess despite the harm he may have brought to some kids, he's protected other kids apparently, and he likes trans people, so I guess he's not a pedophile.
Hey guys, listen. I know that I may be a pedophile and or threatening people into silence. I know that I've had inappropriate relationships and shared nudes with minors, but I just love trans people.
Bro.
Not me, you motherfucker. Like. Gamer, we will do another stream on them.
My personal thoughts is honk shoe me. Honk shoe me. I don't care about Disney. That needs to be solved in court with a judge and a jury, not online.
We'll probably review it
Honk
as like a
shoe for
one-off, but not wholly. We'll just probably look at everything. Fauci admits the crimes on stream, not clickbait.
Someone
What?
brought her bootstring in here.
Gall and Gawk is crazy.
I hate it. Yeah, you know what? That's fair. You know what? Guys, Ouija, he just loves the Gall and Gawk. He would never be a pedophile. Fucking insane. What an insane fucking statement to say.
Homeless man or Weegeepie saves cat stuck up tree, and I think it would have had the same.
Yeah, gamer. Cloudy is based. Cloudy is always based. Ranger, no.
Ranger, don't
Got
say
so good
that.
it turns you into a PDF file.
Ranger.
Thank you so much for the tip. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
You
much.
know what?
Ranger. This is definitely not going.
Ranger,
into
where you at, buddy?
Places.
What?
Ranger?
She's right there. They're right there.
Ranger? You have earned something today.
What?
That's crazy.
Ranger? Use your powers you don't ever need to use very wisely.
Why do you make it sound like a curse?
He did do it. There are specific people in this chat that we always
we're
look
so
at.
close to the end.
That there's always been close to it. Ranger, you have now earned your wrench.
Knighted with a wrench.
You are knighted. Don't abuse it. Don't abuse it. I as Pimenta knows, I will give a troll a wrench. Because I do think that the people who sometimes when people get the funny wrench are just as important. You will get no privileges in the Discord, but you have it here. Welcome to the Trolls Wrench. You know what? I wish you could get like a highlight this specific chatter. I will not abuse this if anything. I broke Ranger, that's based, buddy. That's based. Yeah, we now have 2 funny wrenches. There's somebody definitely shooting for a third. I won't tell you who, but they're very close.
Wow, you're gonna make our chatters fight over shit like that? That's crazy.
100%. 100%. Do you know what gets you closer to the wrench? Tipping funny thing.
Holy shit.
No, it doesn't.
You
no,
cannot
it doesn't.
buy a modern.
Don't say that.
Oh no, I love you guys.
Is it me?
Are genuinely gonna buy this. They're gonna be like,
yeah, no, Name, you're closer to losing the wrench.
That's crazy.
Oh,
Can't talk to my fake son like that.
Fight for mod rights. Oh, the last one alive and not banned wins.
wow, this guy's such a good guy. How can he be a pedophile? Lucas knows what to emphasize, what to downplay, and what to leave out. But this document, man, if you can put 2 and 2 together, this is easily just terrible, and a pretty bad note to go out on, as he said this is his last response. I'll mention again that I've strived to be as fair as possible to him, and gone out of my way to clarify some allegations against him are false or overblown.
Was there stuff in there that was like, okay, you don't need to talk about this is excessive, and
Yeah.
it's just included for no real good reason, right?
There was an entire accusation of stalking, which I had to leave out, because I don't really think it was that apparent. I was like, I need to get to this, like, 12-year-old stuff whilst mentioning the important stuff. So there's an entire accusation of stalking. Weegeepie might be talking, because there is, like, this entire...
I mean, like, again, this is the part that's incredibly important about the fairness of like, a reporting of this nature. Toastify is being fair the same way Beckett was, like,
Beckett
regarding yeah, Beckett is fair, like, regarding Jar and disproving the like, for those who weren't here around Jar, by the way, this is a side fact note thing. The people who are being weird about the Jar blackface meme, by the way, you don't know where that comes from. It comes from the fact that Jar made a race-swapped character of his fucking avatar that was black to claim black history and a bunch of other shit, saying that, like, race-swapping is bad and, like, allowing other people to, like, do, like, you don't know that? So stop fucking being weird about the reference, because it's a video that exists. But for those who don't remember, Jar, it was alleged that Jar had sexually assaulted his fucking a niece that never existed, because allegedly Jar is the oldest of his family or something like that. Like,
Again,
yeah,
I'm the oldest. I grew up in similar circumstances. I have similar diagnoses, and I'm still way fucking, again, I'm the good ending of whatever the fuck that is, you know?
Yeah.
L. Giant L.
Yeah. Well, obviously, but it was just like, there were false allegations, and that was part of the point. And it's part of the point of proving, like, those types of allegations false, because all it does is cast doubt over new ones when you don't do that. Because then it's like things that somebody can respond to in a video.
Thing has had like a life cycle of like different allegations being taken back and forth. There was like the ex who accused him of, obviously, as seen in the response, which I believe he like disproved. From what I saw, I think he disproved that pretty well, and she's since taken back her accusations. But this website document is just full of lies, downplaying, and straight up ignorance against the allegations and his actions that really matter. I don't think there's anyone else more deserving of a takedown from the Nintendo gods. Until next time, stay safe and stay toasty.
I want to shower with you.
What the hell?
Oh.
Why would you in a?
Bandicam.com.
Testify, you make wonderful videos, but that was so.
Why you gotta do this, dog? Toastify, why you gotta do this? You know, big ups to Toastify.
Great video. I want to die. It's great.
I think that this was I really did want to cover this video because I think it's it speaks to a lot of what people misunderstand about commentary, because these people aren't, like, commentary is a wide breadth of people, There's political commentary, music commentary. Whether or not you want to call yourself commentary, your commentary, like that's just what it is. There's a wide breadth of it, and there's
I would disagree. Commentary YouTube is a very specific thing.
I would disagree. I think commentary is an umbrella that different genres are born from. Personally.
No, I feel like if it's an umbrella term for a lot of different types of YouTube creators, but I don't think like everything is commentary.
Yeah, no, because especially since every like niche has their own. It's kind of like TikTok. There's like book talk and music talk, and this.
I guess
there's booktube and music tube and this and this and that. Commentary YouTube is its own thing.
I think
and we may talk about different things, and we may not all know each other or blah 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 blah. When I hear commentary YouTube, I think drama YouTube, but a specific type of drama, because there's also T channels that cover that kind of girly pop drama. Or like news channels that cover more serious things. You know what I mean? Like so for me, commentary YouTube is a very specific thing.
Well, typically news channels are quite legitimately like news orgs. Those are a little bit different.
Or political.
But again, like political channels, there's a difference though. Like there are some political channels that are just like kind of like just commentary channels because they're not breaking specific stories or doing like full on investigation. They're just covering like daily news kind of thing. Again, I have a different look at it. I think everyone does a version of commentary, and then there is a modifier to it, like law, like you know what I mean. At least that's just my personal look at it. I know some people would probably disagree, which you guys do, and I disagree with you, but that's not like anything bad. I just think that's just like one of those things. And I think that it shows that there's different people from different parts of commentary overall as a genre that have these issues. So, more importantly, if you guys already see, go like Toastify's video, go subscribe. They are literally 8K away from
80K.
No, they're at 92.
Oh, I thought you meant the video view, not their.
No, they're at 8K away from 100K. I think they do really good work. Getting into this, I've been starting to watch their videos a little bit more, and I think he does a really, really good job. So if you aren't already subscribed, copy link address.
If I'm being pedantic, isn't technically everything commentary because you're making comments over it?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
That's Falchi's point of view, but I disagree. There's a lot of content out there that doesn't have to do with commentary or talking over it or anything.
Well, thus
like
the modifier of thus the modifier of drama, politics, art, things.
No,
like
but
that.
I mean, like there's content on YouTube that isn't commentary.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. There's gaming,
like
mukbang,
Well-
like draw your life.
Get ready with me.
Who is doing a draw your life in 2025?
Not me.
Draw my life 2025.
What?
The origin of Eyeless Jack? What?
This is so good. Never mind. I take it back. Hey, my boy Markiplier.
It's 11 years ago.
Yeah, this person did it one day ago, and it's like their whole niche. It seems like their whole fucking over 1 million subs. Yeah, it seems like their whole thing is like drawing.
Oh no!
Stories.
Top 10 horror stories.
Barbie and the Ken Killers.
Oh no! What's the scissors?
2015 scary legends that you should know. Honestly, kind of based.
Wait, hold on. But no, it's 1.42. These views are bad for 1.4.
Yeah, no, I just saw that.
Yeah.
I'm looking at these videos. Let's see.
I know that's rude. I know we're a little tiny baby channel, but when you have a certain number, I expect a certain.
Yeah,
I expect you to hit a certain threshold.
A lot of their stuff is like 5-6 years ago. And
That's
it was all
Jeff
like
the Killer. Oh, a classic.
Yeah, they were clearly
classic.
like they were like an internet like meme thing. I wonder what happened.
Do I got any Ben the Killers in my chat?
Let's see.
Hell yeah.
Did they ever take a time off? Like, yeah, they lost a lot.
Oh god, someone's no, they're their legs. Ah, the one my killer. Ah.
I'm bullied
Some
for
of these are
being
fucked up.
Draw my life,
Jesus.
Timothy Chalamet.
Fred's
really fucked up.
torture. Yeah.
The Unborn? This is getting weird.
Yeah, this is
Never trust
tortures
Squidward.
that look like her. Oh God.
I think they just went fucking dark with it. Jesus, and alienated. Why is
Well,
Jar
no,
in
they-
there?
Hey, look at Jar.
We did it.
Jar there.
We did it.
Worst Inca human sacrifice.
Never can escape. Never can escape.
They did an Akira Toriyama one. Yeah, I guess they just kind of like dropped off. That's a little sad. I kind of respect it.
I wonder why.
What the fuck?
Captive one is crazy.
What?
The crow
Where are
challenge.
we?
He
Oh, why
died.
isn't his butt
I have
bleeding?
3 breasts.
Where are you, Kitty?
He died photocopying his butt.
What the fuck
These
did
are,
we
these are
stumble
chubby
upon?
emo. These are chubby emo
Hold
titles.
on, hold on.
What's
I
her
want to
at?
see this one. Come on, it's 4 minutes.
Okay. I'm gonna dip
Norman
out.
was
No,
a pretty
come
average
on.
guy. A middle-aged IT specialist who had been working for the same company for 15 years. He was single, had the same group of friends he
This
had
is
back
AI. This is AI, right?
How do you know that? No,
Yeah.
it doesn't look like it.
No. The voice.
I don't know.
It has weird
I don't
in
know.
cuts.
high school and had no other
Okay,
hobbies
go to
than
10 years
spending
ago
his
and
weekends
find a
playing
video
video
and match
games
the
or
audio.
going to the
We'll do it
movies.
later.
Yeah.
Oh, and he was
All of a
always carrying a
sudden.
bag of sweets and snacks with him. Let's be honest, Norman neglected his body image as much as his social life, but he didn't
Okay.
seem to care.
All
He
right,
seemed comfortable
rude.
with what he had, and
Well,
didn't
no, he said he
aspire
didn't
to anything
care.
beyond that. He had a stable job, could have a bit of fun on the weekends, and overall didn't have anything to worry about.
Yeah, the body image
Everybody's-
tangent is weird, but okay.
And also, he didn't like surprise changes.
Okay.
Or at least, that's what Norman would say. Because deep down, he was feeling very frustrated.
It's one of those
It
Elsa
makes
Gates
sense,
farm
since he'd been
channels.
working the exact same job for 15 years and had never found a stable partner. However, it's not like he had a lot of initiative. And
Sailor
he wasn't-
Moon.
Sailor Moon.
Okay, I'll say this recently. I for some reason I got like one of those I'm quitting YouTube recommendations, and it's just like anime YouTuber I've clearly never met because he's very, very tiny.
I did hear
And
that there's another one floating
Mhm.
around.
what?
I did hear there's another. I'm quitting YouTube, or YouTube isn't paying the.
Yeah.
video
And the guy's like, I've spent like all these years, and I'm 30, and I
Isn't that
just
some-
never had a girlfriend
Isn't
in
that
my
just
life.
That guy. Isn't that just that guy who was like, "Oh, you quit my Patreon and you made my wife suffer"? Isn't it just that
Not
guy?
Solari. Not Solari. No. The guy was like, I've never had a girlfriend. I really need to get out of my house. I was like, what is happening?
At least he knows.
Yeah, it was actually like I felt bad.
very friendly either. Instead, he was very arrogant and had a terrible temper.
Oh.
Only his lifelong friends could stand him.
Not
He was inseparable to his
Randall!
coworkers, who only made many
Millhouse?
complaints about his aggressive behavior. The most frequent victim of his anger was the office's photocopier. The machine was pretty old, so it was normal for it to get jammed or to
What was he
malfunction every now
doing
and
to
then.
it?
And whenever that happened,
Draw my life video when? Never. I'm actually very poor at art.
Norman would get crazy angry.
I think
and
it would be
start hitting the
fun.
machine,
It would be. I'm just not good at it.
yelling every swear
And
word.
I'm
under his
Probably
breath.
good.
self-conscious.
And that
Dude,
doesn't make it
Mark
any
can't
better.
even draw.
His
He did
sarcastic
it.
comments and vile responses made this
He also has like millions of subs. What?
situation
Yeah, I got
unbearable.
33
Not
million
anymore.
Had to make a decision.
Not 10 years ago.
After 15 years, Norman was finally fired. With nothing
No,
more
he had
than
100,000s of subs. Excuse
pat on
me.
the back and a cardboard box to put his stuff in.
Wow.
He really screwed up this time. However, instead of trying to apologize to his coworkers, or at least say goodbye in a polite
Me
way,
when I get
he decided
fired,
to go out with a
thumbs
bang.
down.
Resentful towards everyone in the company, he decided to share his thoughts with them through a goodbye note.
Oh,
which consisted of a photocopy of his
no!
butt. And not just one. He wanted to cover
Ass
the
on
entire office
main?
with copies of his rear. He
Oh,
had
yeah.
everything planned.
Ass on
He
rear.
would stay up late in the office with the excuse of having to pack all of his things to take them home. Once alone, he would be able to use the copying machine with no interruptions.
Oh no! What happened,
However, sitting on
chat?
that machine wasn't very comfortable, and he struggled to be able to put his buns
I
on
feel
there.
like
Once
this
he sat on
is
the glass,
like
he thought he heard
what
his leg
babies
crack,
watch.
but he
Not
didn't give it much
literal
importance.
babies,
Oh
but
no,
like
he cracked it.
This is to distract you from some bullshit.
Yeah,
going
yeah.
on.
Wait, why is he drawing an elephant?
Because he's so fat, he cracked the glass.
Not so fat as
Yeah,
to break
he's
it,
big
am I?
like an
And so,
elephant.
he proceeded to push the print button, and just like always, the machine got jammed. And once again, Norman started making a monumental tantrum. He started hitting the machine so much.
The ass print is hilarious. I'm
That's-
sorry. This guy needs to get all of his
Motherfucker put
subs
some-
back.
Motherfucker put some weight in there.
Moving from one side to the other, that the glass of the surface finally broke, making Norman fall and get stuck in the machine, getting cuts and bruises in the process.
Oh,
He tried to call for
no.
help, but there was nobody left
This
in the
is
office.
chubby emo.
He could have gotten out of the machine by himself, if he wasn't so fat.
We should just
And
watch
soon enough,
Chubby
his blood
Emo.
fell on the circuits, frying him in an
should.
instant.
All
The
right.
next
all
day-
right.
Oh, come on.
Relax.
That's hilarious.
Fucking relax.
No! imagine weenie out, butt
I'm so
bleeding,
sorry, holy
shocked.
fuck, I was not ready for that. I wasn't ready for that. Hold on.
This is great. Wait, this channel is fucking baller. What the fuck? This
What
channel needs
happened,
more.
bro?
This
You
channel
died for the bit, for real, for real.
Oh. Fauci, you could fetch better. You could get better at art with enough practice. I literally don't have time. I have.
Oh my God.
I've
Wait,
done.
wait.
I've done. Cloudy recommended months ago the draw box.
Yeah,
very
Dropbox.
good. I got better with it. It's just I just don't have the time. I wish.
Coworkers found him dead first thing in the morning. And
I
although
like
they immediately
Dropbox,
alerted
it's
an
very
ambulance,
good.
Imagine,
he could do
okay,
little.
imagine this is how you find one of your coworkers.
It's clear that Norman's way of being and behavior with his companions wasn't right. But he still didn't.
He became a ghost and haunted them.
He haunts the printer to this day. I haunts the printer to this day.
Deserve such a humiliating ending either.
Poor Killjoy.
Oh my God,
If
the
you enjoyed
lightning
this video,
effect
don't
on
forget
his
to like it.
corpse.
If you want to see more Draw My Life videos, subscribe to our channel. See
Oh come on, this is okay. Let's see.
Okay, I'm not watching
a popular
anymore.
video. I just want to hear the voice.
I'm not watching anymore. No.
I just want to hear the voice, and then we're done.
Welcome to a
live
new Draw My
chat.
Life video.
Same as almost everybody. I'm a big
Yeah, no,
That's a different person.
It's a completely different. That's AI voice now.
Well, no, because that was
Maybe.
10 years ago. They didn't have AI voice 10 years ago.
It's 5.
That's
5 years ago.
Wait, no, hover over the date because if it's 2019, that still predates.
Yeah, it's probably
that
just they had
still
different
predates.
people narrating it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So that must be like an owner of the channel, and maybe he like does Fiverr and gets all this stuff put together.
Maybe. Or
I don't
maybe the owner shifted because that video was a year ago. What's a recent video? Okay, this is 4 years ago. Limbless Lucy.
That's still not recent.
It was a wonderful sunny day. A blonde girl named Lucy was playing with her two friends in her home's backyard.
Okay,
They
so
wouldn't stop asking her about her.
Still a female.
Maybe they transitioned.
I saw the thumbnail for the Russian sleep experiment. Dude, I remember when that was going around when I was younger and people thinking it was real and it made me so mad.
Let's see. This is a gumball thing.
I should have figured out I was autistic sooner. I'm like, that's not possible. Stop.
Welcome to a new Scary Tuesday TikTokers. Today, we'll be visiting once more the world of cartoons and animated shows. Where
I don't know. This lady was there.
I'm
for a
literally
period of time.
dying.
Yeah, we're
not-
going.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna finish up, chat. I just kind of wanted to go down this rabbit hole. I'll do this for myself sometimes, but yeah, chat. Yeah, this is Checks the Speech. Yeah, thank you, Odin. I'm not crazy. Yeah, chat. It's been a lovely time. One day we'll get to feed that puppers again. It's okay, but you know, chat, I want to thank you so much for turning out. This was a fun video by Toastify. Very thanks, very based, very poggies. I'm gonna send you guys over to who am I sending you to? Who am I sending you to?
Thank you, chat, for a wonderful night.
I will
for joining us,
send
chat.
you to.
I hope you have a wonderful rest, sleep, or whatever you're doing.
I'll send
Have a
you
good night.
guys to Core. All right. All right, chat. Augie's live. I don't follow Augie. Probably. I don't really care. All right, chat. You know what to do. 156 pauses. Thank you guys for the stream. Please remember to like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. We are the Op Block. Here's the title end card. I'm going to play a song to close us out. And that's everything. I love you guys. You know what it is. You know what time it is. Chat, you know what time it is. It's time to get to the end song that I have to find real quick. Just
Oh
give
my
me
God,
25
just end.
seconds.
What
I'm
the
not.
fuck?
No, I'm not
He
ending
wants,
yet.
he wants to do an end song now or something.
But because somebody suggested an end song.
Yeah, but you don't have to do everything anybody suggests.
You know, I could do it. Let me be.
He's impressionable, you know that.
Chat.
Chat, don't use that against him. That's not nice. You know he's impressionable.
Chat.
You know he gets
I just wanna tell
distracted.
The end song.
Are you stealing my thing right now?
And I want to just remind you. You're wonderful.
Are you stealing my thing right now where I drop my voice and I say, hey, you're wonderful, you're awesome, you're amazing? Are you really
Yeah,
stealing
are
my
you
bit right
stealing
now?
our bit? The thing that we do all the time
Chat.
That's actually really crazy.
Chat. I need you to understand.
during Black History Month?
None of us are black.
Yeah, I know. I know that. Do you?
Yeah, I know.
End the fucking stream.
Up, up, up. Row, row, row. Fight the power.
What is happening?
Oh